Mikefield here. We are going to watch two excellent games today. I mean, actually, probably like 4 to 6 games. Two series of games, one between CEST and Jushashu, and the other is Selentia playing against Live Solich. And I have the honor to shoutcast both matches for Misukun, or along Misukun, who should come around momentarily, I believe. And we are going to watch those games together, guys. We're going to talk about them. I hope you guys have as much fun as I do. So, welcome everybody. We shall see how this series evolves. Now, we have two opponents here facing each other. One of them is obviously CEST, who most of you probably know and cherish. And the other is Jushashu, who is a variety streamer most of it. He kind of has played a little bit of Circus, but I don't think he's like that proficient, so I feel CEST should have an upper hand here. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil it at all. I hope it's going to be an excellent match between those two players, but I feel CEST should, theoretically at least, hold the advantage in this matchup. And the second one is Selentia versus Live Solich. And Selentia came up with a very good build that has actually managed to take down Goliath. I feel like he was definitely one of those tournament favorites, right? So he was eliminated very, very early on, and yeah, Selentia made short work of the guy. So I hope Selentia kind of shows up again today. He has some sick builds ready, and that's basically going to be it. I hope that the guy actually has what it takes to, you know, reach for the crown again. It's quite interesting, like when you look at the bracket as well, guys, because when you, I can't show it right now. I think if you go to the tournament's website. You can see like on the right side of the bracket, they're like all Mikefield boys, almost all Mikefield. So you're like Selentia and entire Doom. So that's Mangle. So those are our guys. And the left side we have we have CEST, right? So CEST will very likely, or is quite likely, to end up playing against Mangle in the semi-finals. Well, it's obviously a possibility that, you know, Mangle falls to Corsair, but I don't really think so. I feel like Mangle is like way more refined of a player, so I feel like we have a very good advantage there. Then we have, well, potentially I think this might be Professor Halo versus Selentia in the end. If Selentia actually shows up today, I hope he will, because that's like what I'm really, really looking forward to. I feel like he is going to show us some really cool play, and he's going to take down the opponents he has. So we'll be rooting for them. Obviously, I'll be trying to stay quite neutral during the commentary. So we're just waiting for the series to start right now. We're waiting for the players to get ready. And once they do, we will jump into those games, into the stream. Right, so I'm about to shut down the music right now because I'll be going into the transmission. So let's prepare for this, guys, if you want to. Misukun is streaming, so like more visual stuff on Misukun's stream, obviously. So let me just change the volume a little bit and let's get into it. I'm very, very happy to be actually able to cast this, so let me just go jump into the thing. So guys are apparently ready, and let me just go into the transmission then. Harry, can you hear me, mate?
Hey, what happened, Mikefield? How are you?
I'm perfect, I'm perfect. How about you, man?
Nice, nice. Okay, let's go start in a few minutes, in 1 or 2 minutes, right? I go to speak with Wishful and tell him come into the channel now. So let me 1 second.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, just 1 minute more and we go to start. I will try to make this the most quickly than we can, all right?
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Because we have like 2 big matches and I'm pretty tired. I really want to cast both of them. So yeah, let's make it quick, man. Is this the best of 3?
What Faye? Sorry?
Is it the best of 3 or is it best of 5 now? Is it BO3? BO3 or BO5?
What 5? Roy, sorry, I understand.
Never mind, never mind. It's cool, man. Let me just check it. It's like...
Okay.
Really can't wait for those games.
Just we need 10 seconds more.
Hey, perfect. Lovely, lovely stuff, guys. Yeah, we were just cheering for CEST. Okay, we are just cheering for CEST here. It's really gonna be quite an impressive show of skill, I think, for those two players. Do you know how Joshacho performed in his game? Because I was away, I had no opportunity to check his games out. Did he do very well against his opponent before?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to start now. All right?
Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's do it. Perfect.
Okay, let's go. Hello, hello! Welcome out, guys! How are you? This is the first day of that week, and welcome all to the Misukun's Tournament of Darkest Dungeon. From today, we have 2 awesome matches, and we have a very special guest. We have 2 Mikefield. Mikefield, how are you, buddy?
Hey guys, it's Mikefield here. Lovely to see you all. I hope we have like a bunch of wonderful matches today.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very interesting matches. So the first match from today is the match Josatu versus Wishful Theaterland. It's very interesting, that match, right?
No, it is. I feel like Cider, we call him Sis on my stream, so he's like a very, very solid player. I think he has an advantage coming into this. Obviously, Joshachu, I don't really know much about him, so I had no opportunity to actually check him out thus far. So I'm very, very interested in what those guys are going to bring to the table and how they're going to play those matches. It's going to be really lovely, I think.
Yeah, I think the same. Okay, so tell me it's too loud, right? No problem. But now I think it's better, right?
Your microphone, I mean, for me it's perfect. It just depends on the viewers, I think.
Okay, so
can you guys
let's
hear
go to the first match.
Can you guys
go to the tournament match 1.
Well? Yeah, let's go. Sure, let's jump into it.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me and Misukun equally well? Here the lads.
Hello. What happened, guys?
Good evening, my friends.
Good evening from all. What's happened? Josatu, how are you? Very good?
Yeah, not bad. Awake now.
Nice. And you, Sis, how are you, buddy?
And ready for fun.
Nice. This is very interesting, guys. So let's go to start. All right. Josatu and Sis, you have in the friends to your opponent in the Steam?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So let's go to start. The first match to broadcasting to share the screen. Maybe front to Sis. What do you think about this?
Joshichi, do you
guys, I
mind
can only be talking
streaming
to the
for me?
chat
'Cause I've
right
got like
now.
17 different volumes going on, so it'll just be not a good stream.
Oh,
Problem.
Okay, so you streaming them, Josatu, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Like, if you're streaming right now and can't do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, Sis. Okay,
Hey
let's
guys,
go.
we're tuning into the stream. So loud, what the hell?
Good or a little bit loud?
It is loud, yeah.
Much better here.
Yeah, I'd regulate it. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the ear rape.
I think the.
Oh, yeah, I
very
dropped
good.
my phone.
Okay.
I dropped my phone literally.
So, guys.
Yeah, rip headphone users. Let's get going, I guess, right?
Sorry, Mike, could you repeat?
Yeah, I almost died to that noise. It's okay though now. It's okay. Best of luck to the players then.
So then, let's go to see the first match of Round of 8, guys. Have a good luck for all, right? So start as you go.
Good luck, guys.
When you can.
Good luck, brother.
Okay, we're going to the match, guys. Let's go. Let's see this.
Okay, let's go to start, guys. Josatu versus Wishful Theaterland. Very interesting, right? What do you think, Mike?
Oh, I really want to see the matchup, really. First of all, I really want to see those characters. That's a very peculiar composition by Joshacho, actually. He's like a lot of dodge, I think, on his team. So he's running like damage over time composition, like heavy damage over time. Whereas Sis, I think, he's running stress with some repose, like with some splash of repose over there. So that's quite interesting to see that. So Sis has like, I'm actually surprised not to see the Flagellant on Sis's team, honestly. Because this would, I feel, have given him a lot of defenses here. So we have like a heavy bleed reliant setup here, as you can see. So we have the 2 red hooks. 2 crimson hooks, that is, which allow you to deal additional stress damage whenever a target is bleeding. So those 2 characters kind of work in cooperation, right? So it's quite interesting thing to see this. We also see a very interesting opening here. So Jushachi chooses to punish the abomination, I think, of Sis, of Sidalad, and in fact, this bleed is resisted. So that's very good. It's like basically a wasted move for Jushachi here. That's quite a cool thing to see this.
Yeah.
No, actually, what was
Sorry,
this?
I'm staying, making a little bit configurations, but no problem.
Sure.
Let's go to see the Meg match. All right.
Oh, this was exposed, actually. This was exposed. Sorry, I missed that. I thought this was a bleed, but it was just an exposed from the shield breaker. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, to see that, because you normally expect like the shield breaker to just go for impale, right? That's kind of the default course of action, I think. I know. So that's kind of a surprising thing.
Wishful think it's a good moment to transform. So let's go see what is his strategy.
Well, I think he's just trying to do as much harrow and stress damage as humanly possible right now. So he's dropping those rages, he's transforming. There's like a huge bunch of stress, you know. So it's like 128 stress just by transforming. If that harrow is not removed over time, it's just a lot of damage overall. It's very good to see that Sis is actually utilizing this mechanic. That's a very cool thing overall.
Yeah, I think the strategy of the Yosatsu is try to stress a lot of that abomination.
Oh, yeah,
and have a lot of stress now.
Yeah, he's actually bursting him down like very quickly. You know, Abel looks like a very bulky character, but he's actually quite surprisingly squishy and easy to take down. So I think it's a reasonable strategy that Jushachi has taken here to actually try to eliminate the abomination as soon as possible, which he's actually doing right now. So we have like a lot of blight and bleed stacked on. Oh, that was heavy hit for this shield breaker. Honestly, like this shield breaker might just go down very quickly because, you know, she has not actually been able to use the serpents, where she has no Aegis available. She's stunned right now as well. So the next activation is also not going to do anything for the shield breaker. So if Sis is able to actually stack some bleeds on top of everything that's on this SB right now, this is going to be very good for him, I feel. So this bleed might prevent her from healing at all, right? That's kind of big, actually. It's a big deal. Because if you can just kill the shield breaker very early, like that's what a shield breaker player is actually banking on, like the SB actually stays alive for a very long time.
Yeah, very good strategic. And the Houndmaster is very interesting versus a shield breaker, right? So let's go to see what is the result.
Okay, I guess it's gonna be like more panic darts on the A-bomb actually. So it's a lot of AoE damage over time right now on this character.
Yeah.
So what Sis doesn't mind is the A-bomb transforming. I think this is okay for Sis to transform right now out of the beast form. What he does mind, however, is actually losing the A-bomb so early. So this is already affliction. That's not really that great. That's not looking too good.
Oh, that Manacles?
Oh, that's a really good stun. Oh, it's resisted. Oh no.
Oh my
That's actually
goodness.
crazy. Resist is not good. That's not very fortunate, I think. Because you know, the Antiquarian has 30% stun resistance. That's not a lot at all. So it's kind of unfortunate for Sis, I think.
I always unlock that Antiquarian. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is quite quick. Yeah. This is a lot of trouble for Sis, I feel, right now. So A-bomb is at death's door. There is very little healing available for Silat. He cannot guard this A-bomb either, because guard can be easily removed by the shield breaker. Actually, he can guard right now, because this shield breaker is just not able to act at this point. So he could probably guard this and try to keep the A-bomb alive. I mean, festering vapors are still available for Jushachi, right? That's going to be quite an issue, I feel. But overall, that's not looking that bad for Sis, I think. Like he has some semblance of control in this fight. he's doing this heavy amount of AoE stress, so if he's able to actually just do this stress and keep this consistent amount of stress damage going, I think that's gonna be okay for him. That stun was very unfortunate though. He might just lose this fight because he didn't land that stun. That's very, very unlucky. Oh no, you hate to see it. Like that 25% death blow resistance, 25% death blow chance comes through, and that's just, I think that's kind of disgusting, honestly. That hurts, that really hurts CEST right here. So
my god!
Yeah, that's just very, very unfortunate. I feel like CEST took a risk here, so he could have used the Crusader to heal this, now he cannot anymore. That's very unfortunate. So, obviously, this Shieldbreaker, still stunned. Not anymore right now, though. And the very troubling thing for Joshachu, for Sidolad, is that Joshachu starts the next turn anyway. So it's not that he's able to capitalize on this 0 HP Shieldbreaker, because Joshachu can just activate her and just drop the Serpent Sway right now. So that's quite a big thing, right? He can just Serpent Sway, get the Aegis, which he's probably going to do right now. Look at this. So this very, very nice, fortunate turn of events for Joshachu, honestly. I don't think he deserved to get this A-bomb down like this, but that's just, that's just RNG for you. Like, DD is based on some heavy amounts of RNG. And I feel like CEST took an unnecessary risk as well, that he could have used the Crusader to heal. I feel this was a slightly greedy of a play. Though obviously this Antiquarian, 30% stun resistance, that's not a lot. That's not a lot of resistance.
Afflicted? Yes, of course.
So the good thing for CEST actually, that he has two things going for him. First of all, he's been able to stack, a lot of stress across the board. Actually, this Houndmaster has been absolutely shredding those characters. Those accusations have gone through as well. They are doing substantial amounts of stress across the board. The other thing is that he has like those two very tanky characters, and Joshachu doesn't have that much backline access. So reaching this Houndmaster might be quite a problem. Obviously, Rain of Sorrows, the darts. This will eventually kill the Houndmaster, but this might just be too late because we have like 2 afflictions already kicking in, and there is another affliction probably on the way for the Grave Robber, right? So that might be quite a problem.
Alright, the Manatars resist the blood. Very good for that Manatarms.
Yeah, that's actually very good, yeah. Every single resistance for CEST is just going to be very, very important right now. So I'm just hoping, I cannot help but root for CEST right now, because he's my loyal viewer, right? So I'm obviously trying to stay objective, but I'm really hoping that CEST can actually get this, despite all those atrocious things that have happened to him so far. So
a lot of stress from Joshachu. Another person with afflicted has afflicted.
Right, yeah, we have 3 afflictions already. 120 stress on the Shieldbreaker and on the Flagellant. That's a lot actually. And it's like they're slowly ticking towards this 200, and this might mean trouble. Honestly, this might mean trouble.
Whoa, maybe 10's the target? What is your result now? I don't know.
That's strange actually. He decides to lunge. Why does he go forward? That's a questionable move, I think, because this moves the Flagellant to 3rd. So before he does anything with the Flagellant right now, he actually has to move the Grave Robber back, and she actually takes a lot of stress damage as well. So I don't think this is actually good for him at all. Because this GR is not too healthy anymore. She's just going to drop very soon, I feel. And that's actually an opening for CEST to kill the Shieldbreaker right now. Because he's gonna go first now, and he has this Shieldbreaker available. She's right there in the open. It might be good. It might just be good. So that's looking quite fine for CEST. If he gets this kill on the Shieldbreaker here, oh no, the dodge comes through.
Incredible!
Oh, also
incredible.
The worst thing is actually that this Grave Robber has. Oh no, she has 0 HP. I thought this was like 1 HP bar. I know this is 0, so she's almost dead. Though every time he activates a character right now, they heal, right? So he activates this Shieldbreaker. I mean, this Grave Robber. She actually has enough bleeding to counteract that. Oh, that's very good. That's very good for CEST then.
Marcus, I'll go back again.
Yeah, he goes back, so this puts Flagellant in the right position. However, this Shieldbreaker is still in a lot of under a lot of pressure, and also this GR still might die. because the Houndmaster can reach all ranks of Hound's Harry.
Yes.
And he doesn't care about invisibility, so this is an AoE attack that probably kills someone right now. He gets a devil on the shield breaker, it's huge.
This blow!
That's
Shield breaker is
massive. So this, I think this gives a lot of advantage to his Poseidon lad, right? He's playing this very, very high HP, tanky stress composition. He's done so much stress and so much damage already. Look at this, not only has he actually done a lot of stress, he also did an incredible amount of damage. Like, he actually took this shield breaker down to 0 HP and killed her. So
hopeless.
I feel this might be like an issue for the composition that Jushachu has put together. I feel this might be a big deal, because Jushachu's team is very squishy except for the Flagellant, right? And and he just loses those characters like very quickly. Oh, that's just not gonna do anything. I feel like he just loses this fight right now, because this GR is just dead. Yeah, that's also that's just this is looking very grim all of a sudden for Jushachu. Despite that very lucky execution, you have to say that that was not that fortunate, but he still doesn't seem to have enough here.
Negative robber. Bye. Go to sleep.
Oh, this is looking very good for CEST right now, seriously. I think he's done all those things right, and despite, some RNG going against him, he has been just able to take this game. I think this is about to be over, because frankly, like, I don't see any recourse for Jushachu right now. Like, he cannot eke out anything, right, in this. Like, he hasn't done any damage, he hasn't done any stress. Like, he killed a single abomination, whereas he's about to lose both his characters right now. And that's, like, everyone is afflicted for him as well. It's just looking very bad.
Yeah, I think for this moment, Wishful have a lot of possibilities to win this first match. I don't know. Let's go to see.
Mustalady, I'm going to have the subscription option on YouTube, man. So if you want to subscribe to me, if you want to support the channel right now, you can use the donation button, Mustalady, which is below the stream. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is not really looking good for the for Jushachu. Not at all, unfortunately. So this Flagellant, he can use Exsanguinate. This fight will probably last a little bit longer. Honestly, this Crusader actually took a lot of damage. Yeah, that might be trouble for CEST. Though, every single time this Flagellant takes damage right now, takes stress, he's going to be at 0 HP again. So I don't think this helps overall.
Yeah. Well. A lot of lead, but it's not enough for entering the dead doors. That Crusader have another Salute Accusation, yeah?
Yeah, that's 0 HP on the Flash. Oh no, I thought this was gonna stress him more than it did. So, yeah, it's still an open game, I guess. Slightly open anyway. So it's definitely not over until it's over, right? That's how this game works, and you can still get somewhat unlucky and lose. But frankly, I mean, this Crusader still resisted the Blight. That's very big, because this means he's like probably going to be able to out-sustain this fight. And this Houndmaster is going to do a lot of stress damage again. He's going to take this Flagellant to 0. And this Flag is not going to be able to heal right now, because he is dazed, which means he's not going to be able to act first. So it is, again, 0 HP for the Flagellant. Honestly, I think CEST should be able to get this right now. Because he can just drop this as accusation, right, on the Flagellant, and this should probably kill the character. We'll see.
Yeah. The only one position for that position of Antiquarian, he can only make the festering vapors. Not bad idea, but have a lot of. Yes, tell me. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Misukun.
No, I'm only thinking this is a very bad position for Jushachu. Your team is very stressed, very, and the opponent Wishful have very good control in this moment.
Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah. Okay, so he does something quite smart actually. So he assumes that Jushachu is going to heal right now, which he does, right? I think this is an act out by the Flagellant, but now he has the Flagellant who's about to take this critical amount of stress. That's going to be quite good for Sidelad right now, because he's going to just deliver this Flagellant back to Death's Door by the heart attack. And now this should mean that the Crusader should be able to finish him off, right? That's what CEST has kind of, I feel, planned for anyway. So right now, Azel's accusation should do the trick. It should just do the job. I think this should just be enough to to eliminate this flagellant. Though this fight is getting kind of, close, I feel, for CEST right now. This hopefully is the... Oh, this is not a kill, actually.
Oh, snowing off.
I mean,
For
that's
just
still,
a little bit.
that's still okay, because this flagellant never gets to act now. Because he just is going to take... He's going to take this damage anyway.
Take care, that Crusader.
Yeah, this Crusader might just die though. So this might be the, anti-Korean against humanity now.
0 damage!
Yeah,
0 damage and no killing blow!
Yeah, that's because of the bellow, right? Bellow actually prevents the anti-Korean from... Like, all those low damage characters actually from doing... from landing those killing blows. Because if you do 0 damage, you cannot execute anybody, so that's very good. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness!
That's crazy. Oh, he killed himself though. He acted out and killed himself.
And here at 2.
That flagellant.
Poor Yosatu.
I think that's kind of karma though. That's just karma. I can't help but feel that this is just pure karma here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he has the ability to execute the Crusader then, because Crusader has like quite a bit of protection, and then 15% is a lot, and then on top of this, we actually have the MAA who has like all those bellow stacks on the anti-Korean. Yeah, that's gonna be. I feel like this is just it, because like she's just gonna do 0 damage again. It's minus 40% damage on the anti-Korean. I feel like this is just not gonna be enough.
Yeah, it's very bad for Yosatsu that.
Indeed.
So let's try again, maybe?
Yeah, let's see. I think this is gonna just be 0 damage again. Oh, it actually comes through.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
Yeah,
very
so
interesting!
this became a bit closer than it should have done. This is
Well.
insane.
Oh my gosh! That Antiquarian is like a oh my gosh, bounty hunter.
Yeah, I think CEST just switched those characters around to stun the anti-Korean, right? The thing is, like, this anti-Korean has 15% stun res, and she just resisted another stun. Oh, this is insane. This is absolutely crazy. And that's really not good for CEST, because this might mean that, CEST is potentially going to struggle in this game, though it didn't look like it. I feel like he might just struggle now. That's so unfortunate, honestly. So yeah, I guess Jushachi just has like a limited set of options right now. He can try obviously to just spam this and just to increase his death blow resistance, but he has no healing left. Like, he has no way of using the rejuvenating vapors anymore, and this might spell trouble for him, right? It looks like Sidelight's got this actually, because this is going to be like a 0 HP anti-Korean soon after the Hamas actually drops. Now it's Harry and hits it hopefully.
Alright,
actually only did 9 stress. It only did 9 stress. It's crazy low. What the hell?
I don't know. And below?
Yeah, the bellow takes her to death's door.
Enter on the dead doors, and they can heal in nothing more. He can heal. Festering Vapors is the only one he can do.
Yeah. So it's like what people are saying is that the anti-Korean has double stress reduction trinkets. Like, she has okay, Jushachi is running like a lot of stress reduction trinkets on his characters. So I think he might have anticipated what Sidelight was gonna bring to the table. So this stress reduction is helping a lot, but I don't feel this is enough. That's gonna be a stun. Finally, right? You'd expect one of those to hit.
Enter the stun, but resist the dead doors.
Yeah, I feel like that's just over, because Sidelight is just going to land this bellow right now, and then he's gonna land like a Hans Harry, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the end of the story for the anti-Korean.
This was probably one of the worst games I've literally ever played in Darkest Dungeon. It's absurd.
No, we've seen worse. We've seen worse. I think, sis. We've
definitely not. We've definitely not, brother. I'm not tilted about it, but fuck me. The trinkets and those fucking death blows and ridiculous. Truly, how did I win that? How did I win?
Yeah, he just had a lot of bad rolls on the. I feel that the stuns were really bad for you, because if you had landed that stun, this would have been like an easy game for you, because there was going to be no.
Well,
no
they're both
vapors.
death blows at 75 with no trinkets.
Yeah, that was quite crazy.
And yeah,
indeed.
fucking full stress trinkets.
It was
Well-
quite insane indeed.
This is the luck of the game. Really, very, very, very luck for Yosatsu in that killing blows. But this is the last result.
Yeah, so Sis perseveres and takes game 1. And now we are just. I'm just going to zoom out of the. I'm going to zoom out of this so nobody can watch what he's doing. So we're just going to wait for the trinkets to be swapped.
He's already taken the best trinkets. He's not going to side out the stress trinkets, is he?
Oh, you didn't know this? Like he might have like some secret plans.
Alright, guys.
Maybe. Hmm.
Okay,
Come
guys.
on, let me win this one, please.
So
I'm
you know,
actually quite
guys,
curious.
you can change your trinkets, your abilities, and the position of your heroes, but not the heroes, right?
So how are you guys liking this so far?
So when you are ready, Mikefield, Wistful and Yosatsu, just tell me. Very interesting, the first match, right? I think
It
it's a
is.
very good idea. I think it's very good idea. The configuration of the Wistful. Try to play into a stress. Very, very good. That is strategic.
I feel like placing Handmaster in the 4th specifically is what you should always be doing. Because like it's very difficult to reach the Handmaster this way. And he just does so much stress damage. It's actually ridiculous how much he can do. Both stress and damage, like the bleeds are really high. I mean, he can crit, he can do like a lot of direct damage over the course of a few turns. This damage is just going to stack and stack and stack. It really takes people down by surprise. It's like very difficult to access that. Like you cannot stun him in the 4th. You can only pull him with the shield breaker, I suppose. That's basically the only deal. The only thing available to Joshachi there.
Really quickly.
Okay,
Mike
I
boys, I love
appreciate
it. Give me the energy. Send me all your messages,
Yeah.
Mike boys.
Yeah, guys, send some energy to Sis. You know how to do this, right?
But Josh should choose his own streamer. He's got enough support.
Yeah, give us some energy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, are you ready, sis? Hello, hello?
Okay, guys, let's spam on the
There we go.
chat. Let's spam on the chat. Guys, you can invade
Okay.
Misukun as well.
So let's go to see the second match, right, guys?
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'll
are you
leave
guys
it.
ready? First to start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has you won?
Yeah, lovely.
Okay.
Can't wait. Guys,
luck for
spam
our
this. Spam this on chat. Go to Misukun, spam this as well.
And does not forgive failure.
Okay, the second match.
Let's
from
go into the game.
Yosatsu and Wistful.
Okay, lovely.
To start, Yosatsu.
Joshachi goes first, yeah. I think he went first in the first game as well. Right, so he goes first both times in a row. That's kind of fortunate for him, I guess. Though, honestly, he doesn't have a composition that requires him to go first. I think he might be comfortable going second with this much dodge as well. I actually am surprised that this Grave Robber is running what she's running here, because she's running a combo of items that basically works very well with both ranged and melee attacks. But I don't see any stress items on her. I'm surprised to see this because I felt like Joshachi was running mostly Blight and Stress, but this GR is, I feel, set up to actually do some serious melee damage. Like the lunges are going to be really, really painful to deal with for Sis. So Sis actually transforms here. He has no way of denying the Grave Robber from lunging because he cannot push. He cannot place a Grave Robber outside of the 4th or 3rd row. So it's kind of fortunate for Joshachi. That was quite a smart move actually, moving this GR backwards. From the get-go. I feel this is quite good. Oh, that's a. Oh my goodness, that's a destructive crit indeed. Yeah, it's so much damage.
A lot of damage, right?
That's very fortunate for Sis. Like, we all know A-bomb can do a lot, but this is not a damage-based A-bomb, right? This A-bomb is running Wretch's Cloak and the Clasp, and this means that, this is mostly stress and defense. And despite all this, like, this is a 28 damage crit, and it really has, because like whatever Joshachi was planning, you know, he really has to make some alterations to that plan on the get-go. Also, this misses
And
on
that
the
dodge of the
Handmaster.
dog.
It's very important as well. Like, every
Yeah.
single hit really matters right now for Joshachi, because he's in a dire situation from the turn 1, really. This 28 crit is absolutely what's going to turn this game around. You see command from Wistful Sidelights, who is actually trying to make sure that those Hound Harries are actually going to hit. And that's very important for him as well, to, you know, land those consistently across the board. That's always going to work for him. Like, this is additional crit chance as well. This is very important for Sidelight to just land those Harries on those high dodge targets as well, such as the Shield Breaker. So,
Oh, move the Man-at-Arms! Very interesting.
what do you think of this? Because I don't really like this move myself. Like, what is this supposed to achieve? He moved the Crusader to third, I guess. That's the only thing, right? This only moved the Crusader to third, but this means that this Antiquarian is in trouble right now.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, what do you do with the Antiquarian right now? You cannot heal yourself. You cannot, like, she is going to risk this. Oh, that's very smart, actually. Take cover is a very smart move. So what he does is he actually gives himself this 20% bonus dead blow resistance. And this means that it's so unlikely now that Sis actually gets this.
Maybe a Hound Harry? Yeah?
No, that's definitely not. Yeah. But the problem, however, is that this means Joshachi has effectively wasted this Antiquarian's turn, and he's probably going to have to waste the next one for healing as well. So not only did he not heal, but he also just didn't do anything at all, really. Because take cover is like this last resort, and this means that you know, it's like this is something that is supposed to get you out of a hairy situation, and he has been in trouble from turn 1, so he's not actually been able to use this Antiquarian to any effect. By the way, compare like what Joshachi has achieved so far to what Wistful Sidelight has achieved so far. When you look at Joshachi, he has a lot of stress, a 0 HP Antiquarian, and basically hasn't done any damage whatsoever. Sidelight has taken like what 30 stress on the MAA, and that's it, turn 1. This is nothing, and he's actually like, I feel like he's so far ahead in this game. Oh my god!
Resist the game? Yes! Resist the game! That's Antiquarian!
Yeah, but she has like bonus death blow res, so it's, I don't think there's a surprise that she resisted that. However, like, look at the stress those characters already have. This is 10-2, and I feel like they might be afflicted by the end of this turn, honestly. And Sidelight has like also what happened here, that Shieldbreaker pulling the MAA has actually put the Abomination in third, like, and you know, like the movement of the Crusader has like both put the Abomination in third, which means that it can transform back into the human form
Take over
and use the
again.
bile.
And now have 14 resist from the dead doors.
Yeah. So he's gonna transform, probably use the Beast Bile right now, and it's gonna be very, very big for him, right? Because this means that the Beast Bile is going to do additional stress damage, also crits.
Ooh.
But most importantly, this A-bomb has not taken any damage this game. Like, none.
More crit,
0.
more stress.
And importantly as well, you cannot use Rain of Sorrows anymore with this Flagellant, because he's just going to take the Repose and eat that, you know, blight damage and stress to the face. You really don't want to be taking any additional stress damage playing against a stress composition.
Alright.
This is looking...
the panic darts. No. I don't know.
Oh, this is looking so good for Joshachi. Oh, whoa.
Not
Yes,
bad! Entering dead doors! 34 damage is a lot of damage!
Yeah, lunges are really good. Like, if you go, you know, fade, and then if you go shadow fade into lunge, it does like tremendous amount of damage. It can delete any character from the map, basically. So that's a very, very heavy damage hit, and, you know, deserved.
Yeah.
It's important to remember you can always remove it. If you have Illuminating Flare on your Arbalest, you can just deny half of the damage just by using the Flare. Which I think is a very, very good idea if you're playing against GR. If you have an Arbalest or you have the Vest, you can just remove the invisibility, and that just helps you a ton. But, you know, obviously, Sis here didn't quite have the opportunity to do that, so...
Abusive. This make a lot of more stress for the team.
Yeah, it is. So, look now, he's gonna punish...
He go
he's gonna try to kill
try.
this, yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous. This is the second time this happened.
That is annoying. That is really annoying, I won't lie.
Yeah. Come on, Sis.
This is very incredible, that luck.
Yeah, this happened to me as when I was playing against Mongol. I also lost my first character, like from the very first death blow. So I feel like this is just the rule of the tournament or something. Oh, guys, spam.
Selfish.
Can you guys go to Misukun's
then?
channel and spam this, please? Sis
Thanks
needs
a
our
lot of
energy,
Rathi for your
guys.
follow.
Behold, the abyss is made manifest.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot
No,
of stress
enter.
already. So it's turn 3, 3 afflicted characters, the shield breaker. You know, I don't think this shield breaker has done much as well. I don't know, like, whether this is the fault of the setup, because, like, honestly, like, this is just so little.
Oof.
If you like, he was able to kill the MAA, but this was just by the virtue of this GR lunging forward, doing 34 damage, and that's basically all he has achieved this game. Look at how much stress he has taken for this. Like, taking this MAA, even though, you know, this was kind of unfortunate, I still feel like this just isn't enough for Joshachi at this point. He's severely behind. By the way, this A-bomb is going to transform for the second time this way, and this is going to be another 128 stress at the very least, dealt by the Abomination, who is super healthy, by the way. So
resist again.
yeah, I don't think this matters, man. I feel like this resist just doesn't kind of make a difference here for this fight. I feel like Sis just has this stranglehold on this game, and he's just going to, you know, keep making those walls close in on Joshachi. I don't feel like there's any recourse for him again in this, because he has taken so much stress, and those act outs, they're just going to get painful, increasingly painful as the game progresses. And what I feel like Seidler doesn't want to do, though, is to do enough damage to this Flagellant to take him to death's door. Because this will mean that, you know, everybody gets healed, and a lot of this fight is just going to be reset. I don't know, like, why he's not running the Gauntlet of Absolution on the Flagellant. Maybe he just doesn't have it. But the Gauntlet just does so much healing for you. I feel like this is just an indispensable item on the Flagellant. Also prevents a lot of stress from coming through. I feel like this is like the reason why people are playing Flagellant in the first place. So not having
That rudiment, very important, that rudiment.
Yeah, I feel like the Gauntlet of Absolution is an absolute must for the Flagellants overall. Okay, let's see what this I think he's just gonna transform. He can actually try to damage someone. Maybe he can push that. He can try to push the Flagellant here. This might be helpful.
More horror for all.
He can also just try to push the shield breaker to deny the lunge again from the GR. This is very big as well. If you can deny the lunge, that's just gonna be ridiculously important for him, I feel. Oh no, what happened?
Pass the turn?
I don't know. Maybe he just didn't want to act. Because I feel like he just wants to use the Crusader to the, you know, as much as he can. So maybe this was like legitimately the reason why he did that. He just wants to use it, but he's denied that Crusader move anyway. He cannot use the accusation anymore.
Oh, and move the Hound Master.
Yeah, that's very big, because I feel like Sis just gave up the Abomination stand not to move the Crusader at all. And now he gets moved either way, so it's kind of big.
Death Doors again, resist one more time.
So I feel like this is a very good spot. Like, the biggest issue for Sidelad right now is the A-bomb is in 4th, which means he cannot act with the A-bomb at all. And if Joshachi plays this smart, this A-bomb might not be able to take a move for the duration of this fight. Because this A-bomb might just be continuously denied the ability to, you know, leave 4th. Because every time the A-bomb moves forward, you can always just use the shield breaker to push, you know, to pull the Houndmaster back again. So this might mean that, you know, this A-bomb just will be basically useless from here on.
That is very good in this moment. Hound Harris again. At
Oh,
the
that's a death blow,
end, and
finally.
then the killing blow. Oh my god! This is very interesting.
Yeah, this actually went through finally.
Okay, I go to speak a little bit time in Spanish, alright guys?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Ok, chicos, increíble este segundo partidón. Es el segundo partidón. El primero lo ha perdido Joshachi y en este segundo está resistiendo todo lo que puede. Es increíble. Está teniendo una suerte increíble con los Killing Blows, pero
awesome,
al final no ha podido resistir y la anticuaria ha pasado a mejor vida. Vamos a ver cómo termina esta partida, chicos. Vamos a ver cómo termina. Ok. Serpent's Way is a good choice in this moment for that shield breaker.
Yeah, because this keeps her alive for 10 longer at the very least. This is very important, right? Because I just wonder, like, have you seen Joshachu achieve anything after killing the MAA? Has he done anything to actually, push his win condition forward? Because I don't really think so.
That damage?
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. Like, this is 20 to 31. That's gonna be a lot of damage, seriously. So, this might be, like, the way back into the game.
Oh my
I love your Spanish, by the way. I love Spanish people speaking Spanish. It just sounds so nice. Spanish is such a lovely language, man. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So, I understand. Oh, 31 damage, but not enter in the death doors. A lot of life in this abomination.
Yeah, this is the maximum damage roll.
The most people to see in this moment this retransmission is speaking in English, so I try speaking English more time. Okay, that rudiment just a little bit healing, just a little bit.
Yeah, the problem is that he has to move the shield breaker back right now for the flagellant to be usable at all. That's the problem, really.
Transform again. And what is your decision?
Bile. It's gonna be Bile.
Oh, it release?
Yeah.
Block it, right?
It just removes the block.
Oh, and heart attack. No healing, because he used 2 rudiment. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he has no healing available right now. So this shield breaker might just go for... I don't really like this setup for the SB owners. I'm not really a big fan of this. Like, this shield breaker in particular, she hasn't achieved anything in this fight. I'm not really a big fan of this SB overall. Like, I haven't seen her, like, he made like a single good move so far, like by pulling forward the Houndmaster, which he probably is gonna do again, yeah. But that was basically everything this SB has achieved this fight, and this is just not enough. I feel like she's kind of dead weight right now. So there's like very little synergy for Joshachu here. Because you usually want to use the shield breaker to just kind of pull those priority targets and stun them and eliminate them as soon as possible. This is just not happening here, so I'm not really sure like what this SB is supposed to achieve.
Yeah, just had to have a lot of problems in this moment.
Yeah.
Resist the doors, 2 dodges, take care, 2 dodges, but a lot of stress in the flagellant.
Yeah, I mean like CEST cannot stress this. Oh, that's a pass. That's very big. That's very big. So it's like affliction pass. This is very important for CEST to get like at least a single use of affliction in this fight. So this is looking pretty decent. So he goes forward to Holy Lance. That's a death blow. Okay. Yeah, because this Flash just took a lot of. He has been on death's door for a while. Like he took like 3 or 4 hits overall. This was just eventually going to work. It's very important it worked for him here. And right now, this Grey Robber, I feel like she doesn't quite stand a chance against it. Like, look at this. He has like 2 very, very heavily afflicted characters, and CEST has this Houndmaster who's crazy healthy still, who has Hounds Harrys every turn. He's just gonna be swiping. He's just gonna be mopping the floor with those little poor bastards. So
critic,
yeah,
critic and heart attack.
Yeah. So that's probably a dead shield breaker right now. So they'll just mop the floor and just get over with this. I feel like that's just how this game is going. So this game around, again, I feel like Joshachu got a bit lucky with the death blow, but I feel like CEST is just playing this kind of contained, considerate style.
Dodge it again! Yeah. But the heart attack in the Grave Robber is very bad for Joshachu in this moment.
Yeah, it is obviously. And he's on his last legs, and I really don't feel like there's any way of preventing this from happening. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate for Sidelight. He'd have just used Absolution if he had known that this corpse was gonna disappear. This is what people say have to learn, like to count the turns for the corpses to disappear, because they just appear, they go away after a fixed number of turns, right? So if you can take note of this, you can usually take advantage of this as well. So it's kind of important to pay attention to that. I don't think anybody does, but I feel like that's just an important element of the game overall.
Maybe Impale?
Yeah, probably, but it's like, I don't think this just does enough again. Like, look at this. Like, that's just not impressive at all at this point. And Sidelight can effectively kill someone right now.
The Hound Harden's coming again.
Yeah, let's see the death blows. Double death blow. No, none.
No death blow, but a lot of stress. Just a little bit more.
Oh, that's a dead. Oh, this is over. Okay, that's over. That's over, yeah. He just kills He kills the shield breaker right now, and that's it.
Oh my god.
So it looks like guys.
And gentlemen,
Looks like Sis has actually taken it 2-0.
thank you for tuning in.
Good job, Sis. Honestly, death blow as well. Lovely.
Very good play. Very good playing, all guys. Very interesting,
man.
that match.
Thank you, everybody. Everyone who's been fucking spamming me messages. It was a bit much, to be honest. Thank you, though. Lots and lots of love. Josh, how do you think those games?
Man.
In your
I can't
opinion, mate?
compete with that
They
stress.
were mental. They were crazy, crazy games, brother. What do you think?
Good stuff, dude.
Incredible. I like a lot. See that match. Incredible result and incredible that killing blows and the hearts attacks. Very congratulations, Sis, for your victory, and thanks a lot and you have very good play this match, Yosatsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, well played, guys.
Bro, that's all it's about, man. That was mental RNG. You must have had fucking fun in that game, bro.
Yeah. It was some crazy, crazy death blows. Like, those first death blows can re-turn the fight around, and they almost did in game 1. I feel like game 2, Sis had like a better idea of what he was doing against, against Yosatsu in the matchup. So I feel like he just adjusted a bit strategically. But game 1, like when he was taking like a lot of damage straight forward on this A-bomb, I feel like he probably could have lost this still. Potentially, but just because of the death blows. So I feel like the compositions, like Sis had like a very, very big composition advantage coming into this. And also the setup was the trinkets was also like very, very solid, right?
Double 35% stress trinkets and the extra stress trinkets on the fucking other characters. I think if that wasn't a very good read, that I would be playing stress for some random reason. That was incredible prescience to put those trinkets on it, right?
Yeah, you don't really see them that often either.
In that game, any RNG advantage in that game, Mike. What's wrong with you? Were you watching the same game?
No, I'm not saying you had an RNG advantage. I'm saying that your opponent did. But that's what do you mean?
I don't argue with you, bro. They were fucking good games, but like Jesus Christ, man. I don't think I had any like that.
No, you didn't really seem to have any luck. Indeed, I agree with you. I just said that.
Luck. I had some luck.
That was
I
mental.
got like
I've never
Aquarius
been
death
pissed on so
blow
much.
first time, whatever, like festering vapors. That was lucky.
Yes.
Yeah,
a
the
lot of
flagella
luck.
just murdering people left and right as well, right? That was quite crazy as well.
Higher than giraffe pussy.
Very good, guys. So let's continue to the tournament. Thanks a lot for coming. Congratulations, Sis. Very good play, Yosatsu, and thanks for coming again, right?
Yeah, thanks. What they showed it was really brilliant stuff. Can't wait to see the second part of today, which is Selentia versus Life's Lich.
Yeah, of course. The next match is Selentia versus the Lich. But first, let's go to see the animation for the winner, right? So,
Guys, for that
Mike,
you have to go
come to me to the channel transmissions, please.
Boy,
Okay.
come on, give Selentia all of your love. Pile on Selentia. Throw him whispers. Tell him we want him to win. Come on, boys. He needs his energy.
All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
You good to host?
Hey there, guys.
Oh,
Wait,
good. Oh,
shit,
goodness.
I mean, that's the wrong channel, I think. Hold on. I misplaced myself, sorry.
Necessary, really. Don't worry. What happened?
I misclicked, sorry.
No problem about this. So let's go to see what is the winner for the first match. And the winner of the first match in the round 8, very important, that round, is Wistful Theaterlad. Congratulations. And let's go to see the most quickly the next match. All right. So now let's go to the tournament match 2, right?
Yeah, indeed. It's gonna be quite cool. So are we just jumping there right now?
Yeah, let's go now to the match 2.
Sure.
Right?
Perfect.
Trying to have as little things active on my computer as possible.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hey there.
What's up?
Hello.
Hey, lads.
I got to put the correctly configuration, so let me 1 second, guys, to see the beautiful next match. And it's here. Nice. Okay, guys. So how are you, Leeds and Selentia?
Pretty good.
Both doing well.
Nice. Today we go to see this match because tomorrow Selentia and the Leeds they can't play in. So I changed the configuration, and
Take
tomorrow
care, man.
let's
Take
go
care.
to see
Sorry
the other
guys, I'm
match.
not interacting in the chat
Black
right now.
versus
Because I'm
Entry
commentating,
Doom, right,
I cannot
guys?
do two things at the same time.
So let's go to the start, the match, the most quickly that we can, guys. And Selentia or the Leeds, you have in the friends to your opponent.
Yeah, we're already
Yes, we already
friended.
sent each other friends. Yes.
Nice. So let's go to retransmit to the broadcast the first match in the Leeds view, for example.
Yeah, it
Yeah, let me
seems
see
that-
if it'll work. Because Discord has been buggy.
It seems. Yeah, it seems both of us have been having some slight issues with streaming, so hopefully it'll work, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I understand. So let's go to start with the Leeds view, and
Perfect.
maybe let's try.
Okay, good luck,
Thanks.
guys.
So let's go to see.
Oops.
Oh, you just. Yep,
Because it was on the screen that I think they don't
Yeah.
want to show.
I got you.
Okay, I go change the names. Sorry, guys.
Can you see the background and stuff moving? Can anyone see?
Here, I'll go ahead and join the stream real quick. You can see. Yeah, it looks fine.
It's moving? Okay, good.
Leeds
I'll re-invite you.
versus Selentia. Nice. Let me change that. Selentia. Perfectly. So let's go to start with the first match when you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, let's just, we're all rooting for our boy Selentia.
So what do you think the for this
You-
match, Mikefield? Very interesting,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because I just learned like quite a few hours ago, honestly, that Selentia was able to beat Goliath, who I thought was like one of the absolute favorites for the tournament, and Selentia just eliminated him 2-0, which is absolutely crazy for me to think of. And I really can't wait to see what Selentia has prepared for today. I'm very, very curious as to what it's going to transpire today in this matchup. Then I'm very curious. Yeah. So Selentia has like this. I think he has like a big brain for creating those exceptional compositions, and that's just very, very. I think.
Are you guys ready?
He'll just surprise us a lot today.
Nice. So
On the other hand, I have no idea what Lich has prepared too, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Lich has there in store for us, because I've not really seen the player play before too. So let's just see what comes out of this matchup.
All right. Good luck, man.
all right.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck for all, guys.
Good luck, guys.
What? I can't see the match.
Neither can I know.
Just only see the view of Selentia. The view of the friends of the Litskin.
Yeah, it's quite strange.
Okay.
We can see the match in this moment.
Yeah, it's just like server's not keeping up.
It's weird. Yeah, I think that the screen is stuck. Like the display of the screen is stuck.
Is anybody moving or anything?
Nope. No, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
You have to
Oh,
restart it.
wait.
No, I don't see anything.
We don't see anything?
No, we just see the invitation screen, like the dueling rounds, like where you invite the other player to play. That's all we can see right now, man.
Do you want us to disconnect then?
I think you should. You have to. We need to fix the stream first.
Okay. Sorry, I have to...
Yeah, no problem. So disconnect.
Yeah,
What's happened?
Yeah,
we had to
a little bit
disconnect
problems, a little bit.
because apparently it's not showing anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that
can
is-
see the match. We can see the match, so let's go to
Oh, okay.
try to repair that and restart the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
It's
just gonna
okay,
try and
though. It's
queue up
okay.
again, or
I guess I don't know if like it's gonna move because
Mhm.
like Discord is not making the share thing work.
You can
if not, I can try to host. I don't know how stable it'll be, but I can at least try.
try to stop. Oh, Yosatu! Thanks a lot for that cheers. Thanks a lot.
You might have to try and host. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Try to
right,
restart the transmission in the this and close that transmission.
All right, so we're just gonna have me try to host, or are we gonna have Lich try one more time, or?
It's up to you guys. Lich, you can try one more time if Selentia is having some trouble with his sharing.
Yeah, I can try it again if you want.
All right, sure.
All right, let's go to see. Okay. No.
Yeah, we're still
We
stuck
don't
in
see
the.
nothing.
Yeah, we're
Nothing.
stuck. Yeah, your screen is stuck in the invitation screen, and it just doesn't move beyond that.
Okay, because we're at the character select.
Yeah, that's just something. There's something wrong with the stream, then I suppose.
All right, then I'll go ahead and try it. Then give me a moment.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I feel that's okay though. Agree. Technical issues are just kind of always going to be a problem. So since you have no spectator mode, right, that's just how it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the guys are just going to be able to resolve them quite quickly. So let's just give them a minute. So yeah.
Okay. So for the moment, we can, I don't know, maybe just 5 or 2 minutes in enter again, right? Oh, it's here. Another time. Nice. All right.
Let's see how it goes.
Let's go try now. Muy
Okay,
buenas tardes, Membri. ¿Qué tal estás? Nosotros vamos a empezar ya el segundo partido. Así que vamos a ver qué tal se da. Okay, try to connecting.
Alright, does this look fine?
Not for the moment.
No, it hasn't loaded yet. It hasn't loaded yet, exactly.
Does this look fine?
All right.
Okay, I can see now.
Yeah,
We
it
can
looks
see now.
good. It looks good, yeah.
All right, guys. So now we can start as we want.
All right.
Yep, so just, my game's lagging a bit, so hopefully it won't cause
Also,
any disconnection.
your voice isn't that great either. Like the quality of your voice has just gone down
It's a
substantially when you
little-
started streaming. Super choppy.
Right. Yeah, I'll keep myself muted this whole time.
All right.
Selentia, did you win the first coin flip from that match we had to disconnect?
Yeah, I did the first one, yes.
If I get like first round, would you like me to pass it off to you in good faith? Because I don't want you to, get screwed out of that.
No, either way, I'm fine.
Okay,
Alright, good luck, man.
you too.
Okay. Right. It's see very good. We can see very good.
Yeah. Let's just see whether this kind of translates into the actual game as well. Because you can see like the animations aren't too smooth. Right, the animations aren't too smooth at all right now, so might not look that great. Anyway, we're just going into game 1 between Selentia and the Lich, or Life's Lich, right? Or Life's Lich, right? This was his username is. And well, right now both of them are veterans because this, the ranks have just reset, so it's just kind of not telling us anything at this point. I'm very curious, like what those guys have brought to the table here. So let's just see.
All right, let's go to see what is the result.
Although it takes a while to load, admittedly, right? It is taking a while to load those.
Maybe I start with a little bit problems of connections.
Yeah, unfortunately, might be the case.
Like I'm in the arena. He's, I think, still
Yeah, he's
loading.
still loading. Yeah. We had the same thing happen today before this as well.
Yeah,
Okay, now enter.
it's taking a bit.
I feel like the stream quality is quite bad because it just froze. It just froze entirely right now.
Mm.
That's unfortunate.
It's loading in. It's just very slow.
It is extremely slow indeed. Yeah.
Should we continue?
I don't know. We should probably leave this. Can you try, Lich? Can you try like streaming again somehow? I feel like this is just very difficult to watch as well. It might not be pleasant.
Let me try and lower the quality. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, that might help indeed. Yeah. Guys, we have to remake this. There's like no way we can watch this. I feel. What do you feel? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea that.
Remake, right? Let's just remake. Because this just doesn't look.
All the time we can see your characters all the time.
Yeah, those characters are just kind of jumping, right? That doesn't look too good. Let's just retry.
What you pause?
That's okay.
Close another transmissions and see transmission with delete.
Yeah.
Judging from that, I'm going to assume that the quality was less than good.
Yeah, it was taking a while to load in.
Yeah.
So they just kind of said,
It was beyond terrible indeed. The thing is, like, we still don't see the stream working properly. Have you tried restarting the game, Lich?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'll try that.
You can just switch off the stream, restart the game, and once the game is starting, just try again to host. Host the screen.
So in a case where we can't get it to reliably be able to stream, what are we going to do?
I guess you could try recording the game and just we would do commentary on the other day or something. That would probably be feasible.
Yeah, we could just try to, do it locally and then put it up on your channel.
Just remember to record this then, I guess. What do you think, Misukun? Is this possible at all for them to record the games then, if they cannot play this out right now?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea if we have these technical problems, big technical problems. So if you can record that much and give me the other day, I don't have any problem.
Yeah, we can just
Lich,
record.
Would you be able to record it properly, or?
Yeah, I can probably do that if this doesn't work.
Yeah, let's try. Let's try though.
Let's try
it, guys.
One more time.
The campaign can wait.
So how about now?
Carnage calls.
It kind of froze again. Okay. Yeah, it's frozen again, man.
Can you see stuff moving?
No, we just see,
like hear anything?
No, we're just stuck in we hear you.
Okay.
We hear the stuff, but we just don't see any movement on the screen.
Yeah, this is an issue on Discord's end because I stream this game plenty and have no issues. So I mean, this is like fully on Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have that technical problems. I don't have any problem to play you and Selentia. Record the game and tell me who is the winner. Just with this is enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this, Celestian?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So you can play from today, and if you can play from today to Selentia, I think it's better. So more later, you tell me what is the result, and I put in the classification.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Lich asking, whether or not I'd want to go first in the, like the redone match because I got the coin flip the first time. I think that's more than enough proof that he's reliable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But if you guys
I
were
think-
to record this, I could also upload this to my YouTube commentary. We could do commentary
Right.
with CEST of this. So if you guys had the ability to record this, it would be pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
Then we would have we could show people that you played and what you played as well. I think this is the most interesting thing, not the result, but how you got there. So I'd really love to see what happened in those games as well. If that's okay by you.
All right. So, guys, this is the only solution, do I think?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think this has to be the only solution indeed.
Okay, guys. So, what? This is all for that day. Damn.
Sadly. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you can
apologies.
play.
Unfortunately,
You
guys,
can play
that's
now
it.
versus Selentia, and tell me more later.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, guys. So I think it's the time to stop the streaming them, and you tell me more later the result.
Lovely.
Okay, guys. So really sorry, guys, for the technical problems. This is the game.
Misukun, I think
Tell me.
Corsair and Mangle are here and they could play the game right now. That's what Sis is saying. So Corsair and we could just do the fights between those two guys today as well.
Maybe
so Corsair and Mangle could both play, yeah.
Mango is ready to play today.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Sis
so you
is
could probably
me.
just do somebody else who's ready.
Yeah, so then we could just
do the
reschedule our
commentary
game.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, so then we can just reschedule our game in that case.
I mean, I feel like it'll still happen. We might still have to do the recording thing.
Right.
Because I don't think either of us can, make Discord, just work. Unfortunately.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, we could do, while they're doing theirs, we could just do ours. And, I'll record it.
Okay, then.
Okay. Rules and guest. Okay, Sis, if you hear me, you can enter now in this channel as you want. Sis told me wanna say something.
Okay, yeah, let me change off voice activity really quickly, sir. So, the solution is, if we have Selentia and the other guy's game cast live, perhaps maybe even on Mike's Discord, that way it's live, we've got cast over, and there's proof of it for the tournament, there isn't just a missing blank spot. If we kind of postpone it a few days, we've got time to fix those Discord issues. Mangled and Corsair are ready for a game right now. That way we can get 2 matches in tonight, yeah?
Wait,
Yeah, but
let me try one more thing. Maybe if I just simply share the screen, it'll work. Because I had a similar issue the other night, and it seemed to let things, be seen.
Specifically Darkest Dungeon, there are some complications in terms of administrative privileges. So if you just share your entire screen and cover it with Darkest Dungeon, that should work.
We could see, just if it works or
If
not.
you want to try now, it's up to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's last ditch effort. See if it'll
Sure.
Peace out.
just share the window and see if it moves.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're waiting for this to set
Okay,
up.
I go see now.
I'm just
Let me
gonna
one
switch the
second,
images,
guys.
I guess. We'll see who's gonna play in the end.
Could you re-invite me, Selentia? Yeah. For some reason, it didn't bring me in before.
No,
Nope.
Change
Nothing is
screens.
moving.
nothing
Ah.
is moving.
Goodness.
Yeah, so maybe
Doesn't
we'll
work,
get
guys.
Corsair versus Mangle.
Yeah, I don't know what the issue is with Discord.
Yeah.
If
not,
we can have
handling
Mangle versus
anything.
Corsair, would be perfect as well, I guess.
I go to speak with Black Corsair, and I don't know if he can play today.
All right. Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Nah, dude, you're fine. So then we're just going to go with
Okay.
the solution of just playing our games off stream and then just telling them the results. Potentially recording it so they can cast over it post commentary.
Yeah, I think
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
good
Not
solution.
upstream, not upstream. No, we won't do that. Oh shit,
No?
sorry, I can't hear you. I'm live. Sorry. I was watching the stream, not you. That's really stupid. Selentia, don't do them on your own. What we'll do is we'll try and fix the issue, and we'll stream them on Mike's Discord or reschedule them on this. Yeah, it's really fun to get such an important game just like taken off for no reason. Yeah.
Right. Okay then.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I could also stream it, possibly.
That is true. Yeah, he could stream
exactly.
then just like Misukun and Mike Bolts just like host his Twitch, something like that.
Yeah, perfect. Indeed.
All right. So let's go to your stream, your Discord then. Oh, I don't understand. What is the solution?
So right
Sorry.
now we're doing Black Corsair versus Mangled Cadaver. Black Corsair is joining here soon. Mangled Cadaver. I'm not sure if they both have. Have you given them both the ranks to join the voice chat? Because they're both here now, ready.
We could just join like an open one. It wouldn't be like a big issue.
Yeah. All right then. So guess we're not playing today. So in that case, I suppose I'll get going.
I'm sorry, Selentia. I'm sorry this happened, man.
No,
We've got
please.
great
You're
games
fine.
coming up, though, man. This is a great fucking postponement. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right. See you guys later. Take care.
Love you,
See you
bro.
later.
See ya. Bye. Thanks a lot
Yeah, bye
for
guys.
coming. Okay, so enter in this channel in the tournament match 2 to Mango and
Black Corsair.
the Black Corsair. I go to tell him.
Perfect. So, sis, are you gonna stick around for the cast then? It would be perfect if you were to.
I don't know. I literally just wanted to try and save the fucking stream because you guys were kind of a little bit
Perfect.
flopping around too close to it. I don't know, Misukun, if you want me to cast, I don't mind, but it's completely up to
Mango
you.
Cadaver is here and match 2 permissions. Okay, Mango Cadaver can enter now in this channel and the Corsairs too. I go to tell him.
Okay. So yeah, stick around then. I think it would be perfect if you like 2 casters. I mean 3 casters for this.
Freudian slip there. There we hello, Mango. How are
Hey,
you, brother?
Mango.
Sorry
Hello,
about
Mango.
the late night edition, but it is perfect to see you. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'm listening to that. That's the tiredness of a champion.
Oh, okay. Black Corsairs told me enter in 2 minutes approx. All right.
Perfect. Sure, we can wait for that. So
Perfectly.
can I get your predictions, guys, for the match? Who do you think will take it and why?
Oof, very difficult the prediction for that match. Very high players, very extremely good players. I think I don't know. I don't know the result.
So I think what we've seen from Mangle is that he's a guy that he likes to kind of make new builds in some part, but also he likes to get old builds and tweak them. So we're going to see something completely new from Mangled here, maybe. Something that his opponent has to be really worried about. But in that same vein, Black Corsair, Darkest One, played an awful lot of games. This is a bit like the champion of Mikefield and the champion of Cloak Goliath coming head to head right now. Mike and Goliath have been kicked out, and these guys so present in both the Discords, both the Twitch stream for both Mikefield and Cloak Goliath. And this is something that I'm going to love to see. Because the winner of this match, I have to face in the semi-final. And this is where the money starts talking. We're starting to get those premium subscriptions to Misukun's Twitch. And we're also, in the finals, $50, $100. And at this point, that's starting to become a reality. Who doesn't want free money?
Yeah, it's true. So I'm actually very curious if I were to guess who was going to win this one. So I feel Mangle has this very deep pool of compositions that he plays. So it's very difficult to read what he's going to bring to the table in a given series. However, on the other hand, I have no idea what Corsair plays. I've not really met him a lot over the course of the past few weeks, I believe. Hey there, Corsair.
Hello. How
Nice
are
to see you.
Hey,
Here we go, lads.
Hello.
Oh, my Lord. A wonderful
What is
day.
up? Yeah.
Really sorry for the inconvenience and told that with a little bit time, right?
Yeah. I didn't expect this, but yeah.
Yeah, the scheduling today, bit of a you know what I mean, but everything's perfect, fallen into its right place. I mean, we're all excited for this. I can't wait to see it.
So, Mangled, can I get your friend code?
Yeah, 1 second.
So, guys, Sis, do you want to stay with us to comment this
sorry.
hour-strong match?
Mike asked me to and said I should, but I asked you, but you kind of didn't respond. I don't mind if you don't want me to be honest. It's completely up to you.
No, I think it's a good idea. What do you think about this, Mike? Do you wanna?
Yeah, sure, of course. Well, like we have good synergy with Sis, I think, when we dual cast. So
Right.
if we have like that's 3 of us right now, it's gonna be perfect. I feel.
What is the best of one guest? Very easily, 2 guests. Nice. I prefer have 2 guests.
Indeed.
Nice.
Okay, guys. When you're ready, just share your computer. For example, the first thing, share the computer. Maybe Black Corsair.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Perfect.
I've dropped the code in general chat.
Okay, I added you, Mangled. I sent you a friend request.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Professor. Yeah, a lot of change from today, but this is a really, believe me, guys, it's a madness. Make to this work. Make a tournament. Don't make more tournaments, guys. No, it's very hard. So, I don't know, but the best of all is the beautiful match go to see now, right, guys?
Yeah, as you're ready, guys, as you're ready. So I think they need a minute more or 2 minutes more to set up properly, right? And then we can just go into it.
I think to talk a little bit about this game again. Boy,
Yeah.
oh boy, we are seeing 2 inveterate players here. Very, very dangerous opponents. To see them both face each other here, this is kind of in and of itself the finals. Because either of these 2 players are going to be making it to the finals. It's going to be really, really, really difficult.
Yeah. Do you have any predictions for characters they might be playing? So like, if you were to just say, pick one character that, Mangle is definitely going to play or Corsair is definitely going to play, what would that be?
You're throwing it out here. Listen, I'll take... How about we say on 3, yeah? So
Yeah, sure.
Mangle's first.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Flagellant.
Flagellant. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you're a little
knew
bit
that.
behind me. You cheater.
No,
Cheater.
shut up.
Okay.
It's
You do
obvious.
the countdown for Corsair. You do the countdown for Corsair.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Crusader.
Bounty Hunter. Crusader. Come on, Crusader.
I
3
think so.
Crusaders.
Taking
Very
the
hard.
easy picks here. How are we
Yeah,
doing,
that-
guys? Either of you
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready, and all I gotta say before we start is Cloaked Gang, rise up.
Oh!
Okay, lovely.
Don't gang rise up,
Cloaked Gang
everybody.
represent. No counter picks, please.
Mikefield gang.
I am
come here,
ready,
share
please
your
don't.
support for
No
Mangled.
last second changes, please. No Bounty Hunter Abomination and Silverbreaker to move me. Thanks.
Okay, I see where this is going, I feel. I think I see where
yeah.
this is going.
Why
no.
is not Mangled getting ready? Why?
1 second.
Guys, the stream isn't on yet. We need to see the stream. One of you guys has to stream. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corsair.
Okay. Waiting the opponent. Corsair, you can put the sound of your game.
Mm,
It's not necessary. Yeah.
Perfect. So yes, we go.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Guys, is the sound okay for you?
Okay, I'm
Nice.
Potato
ready.
Potato Frogs,
Okay,
thanks for streaming.
guys. Good luck. Have fun.
Just streaming the
And
tournament by. Yeah.
let's go to see the second match from today.
Wow, look
Yeah,
at that.
perfect,
Mangle's Cadaver
guys.
already at Darkest.
All
Can you
darkest
believe that?
indeed, yeah.
So close into the season. This
Yeah.
guy's just going crazy.
He has been practicing a lot. That's what I think it is. He just tried to play a lot of different compositions.
Oh, look
So-
at these teams
Relax.
here, Mike.
Hey, so we're
Oh,
both
just
right.
from both.
Start back Corsair. Black Corsair, right?
Oh, he's a
So-
Goliath boy. He's a Goliath boy indeed. Look at this. So this is the perfect Goliath composition, and that's just yeah. I think this was something we should have seen coming. I guess.
Nice.
Powerful first stun there. When you get the
Yeah.
coin, you get the stun initiation on the Crusader. That really, really lets you get the tempo for the rest of the game, especially when you've got an Arbalest on your team that can clear the enemy Vestal stuns as well. This is going to be a game of inches here, I think. We need to see these Jesters take an early kill, a decisive kill, and we need to see this Arbalest really getting value out of our Illuminating Flare.
Yeah. It's also very important for Corsair to have this Arbalest, right? Because indeed those 2 stuns that Mangle has right now, they might become way less relevant just because of the flare. So you have to be very cautious as to when you use the flare, just to cleanse these stuns, and you know, at the very same time, right? You just have to be very careful as to when you use the stuns themselves, right? Because you do not want the stuns to overlap and just those stuns to go to waste, right? Because a single flare removing 2 stuns means that, you know, the opponent is basically singleton behind in that situation.
You have to also wonder from this Mangled comp, he's got the Harvest and the Fledgling there with the Hemlock. That's going to be doing an awful lot of DOT damage that his stuns are really, really going to be able to capitalize on, leverage on, and push him that turn forward, maybe get 10 extra damage in. With that Arbalest there, it's not as powerful. They can use their turns more effectively. It won't be a pass turn with extra damage taken.
Yeah, but the problem might be, like, whom are you going to damage with this Flagellant? Is it just going to be the Leper? Because when you think about the backline, right, the Arbalest can just remove the bleed, and she also has quite high bleed resistance. Also, I guess, like, with the accuracy buff from the Ballad, this Flagellant is going to be hitting the spot.
That stun on the Jester goes through. That is putting Black
yeah.
Corsair here back in turn for that finale by 1. Is he going to Illuminating Flare here? It's a very interesting first play.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea, but then you just lose a lot of damage that you would have normally dealt with this Arbalest. That's 19, that
was a heavy hit there. That was 11 to 20, hitting 19 on that. Powerful hit to that Crusader, getting closer into finale range.
Without mark. 19 without mark. Ooh.
Yeah, the thing is,
a lot
like,
of damage.
Going as a Flagellant with a Leper, if you are using Q here, I feel like you might just get this Flagellant right in this. Oh no, yeah, that's a Q, right? So this is so much damage on the Flagellant. Over time, like, the Flagellant is actually going to be able to redeem his allies this way. So I feel like, you know, taking Q is quite a risky move, because that, you know, Flash is so popular right now that every single Q might just, you know, crit on the Flash, just take him below the 40% HP, right? And this means that he might be able to indeed heal his allies. And healing the Crusader right now would be very, very much desired.
I think that's the point of this Flagellant here in this this heavy control build that we saw last week. The one the first comp I used. It's you leverage the stuns from the Vestal and the Crusader alongside those heavy DOTs, and you go for a quick finale kill on someone who's taking lots and lots of DOT damage. Oh, that crit goes through.
Yeah, that's not my
does
quality,
stop him
guys.
Finale in the enemy Jester this time.
Yeah, that's not my quality. This is quality of the person streaming this. It should be better
now. It's all
now.
about who gets that finale off
So it's
first.
not me.
And right now, it's anybody's game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, the Crusader still has the lance, right? But the question is, like, does Mangle really want to use it at this point? Because this will get the Jester right out of the finale range again. I really don't think he wants to have that happen to himself. It's quite unfortunate he doesn't have the Arbalest here, right? Because Arbalest could have easily just cleansed. He goes for that. Oh, that's as bad as it gets.
That is an unfortunate miss.
That miss changed all.
In the long time of the game, though, I don't think it'll do too much. The amount of DOT damage that just is going to take on this click, the next turn will put him down to death's door.
Another thing is, like, actually Mangle's Jester was stunned, so he was not going to be able to act for 2 turns anyway, so the Jester sitting in second would have done nothing for Mangle here. Honestly, that's not
we
a
need to
bad
keep
move
an
at
eye on
all.
these finale damage buffs as well.
Yeah.
These stuns on the Jesters are really going to be slowing the game down for them. Might even go for a kill on Death Door.
Yeah, I mean, double stuns is obviously going to keep tabs on this team. I would be worried, I would be slowly getting worried as far as this Leper goes, honestly, because if you just leave the Leper unchecked for an extended period of time, he's just going to wreck you.
Exactly.
So
even that Flagellant there, he's squishy. He can heal, but he's squishy, and you do not want to waste those heals. They're the
Another
end of the
big
game when you really big what, mate?
yeah, and another thing, I guess, is like you can just use the Vestal to either heal the Crusader right now, which he's gonna do, or just keep standing. Oh, that's a very heavy heal. 30 is magnificent. I think he's using the Idol of Rebirth though. he might just be using the Idol of Rebirth here, Mangle, right? I think he's not one of the Gauntlet guys. I think he's just, I mean, the Brass Knuckles,
I
right?
think he's running the class-specific Vestal Stun Shrink and perhaps... Oh,
that
putting that
creepy.
Flagellant down into Death Store is really unfortunate right now. Mangle is forced into playing a much more defensive game than he would have wanted to. Thankfully, though, that Flagellant has a very, very aggressive defensive push in Exsanguinate. If that doesn't miss, it might put him back on the board. But who's he going to Exsanguinate? It's going to have to be the Leper, right? Because that Crusader with a 70% base bleed resist, it's going to be difficult to land that on him. And we see it on the Leper, and it both goes through. Fantastic hits there.
Yeah, indeed. I'm not sure if I wouldn't have just healed the Crusader here if I were Mangle, because the Crusader is in trouble, like a single miss stun, like a dodge on the stun, and suddenly the Jester just finales you, right? Look at it, the stun comes through. This might be the reality right now for Mangle. He might just lose his Crusader next turn.
I mean, look at Mangle's team right now. 2 stuns, one of the Jester, one of the Crusader. He's only got that Vestal to leverage offensively with his stuns against Corsair. That's what happens when you start to play defensively against a team like this. That one Crusader with 1 stun, you know what? In turn 3, half of your team is stunned. That is insane turn economy, insane.
Wow.
And look at that crit.
That damage.
Down to Death Store again. Always in the shot here. Mangle cannot go on the offensive.
Yeah.
Okay, I go to speak a little bit time in Spanish, alright guys?
So not a crit heal. Jesus. Go ahead, man, go ahead.
This is a game of 2 halves.
Está la cosa súper interesante, chicos. La verdad es que los dos tienen posibilidades de ganar. Ese bufón tiene muchos problemas, pero el bufón de Mangle Cadaver no está bien colocado para poder tirar la apoteosis. Así que vamos a ver cuál es el resultado final, porque esto tiene para rato. Ok, guys. Let's go to...
Like Corsair here, he can finale if he wants to. He probably won't do anything but a crit. You know, is he going to pick him? Who knows? Obviously, you'd want to see defensive play here, trying to keep him alive. Maybe going for a heal with Diabolus, trying to get that bleed off, and he doesn't. That is risky.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think he was just setting up for this. I feel like this was just the move. Now he's just praying this
a Dirk stab with that, yeah. This is so risky. Come on, Mangled. This is it. Oh, look at those. Look at those drinkers.
Indeed.
He's got this is odd itemization here. What do you think about this move?
Let's just wait for this move before something happens, because I guess Mango just has to keep control over this Jester right now, because no healing is going to get him out of this Death's Door here. Like, if he doesn't control this Jester, if this doesn't land right now, oh my god, okay, never mind. We don't really have to think about this setup anymore.
Today is the day of the killing blows, guys. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Mangle turning it around here. This was not a game I thought he would have won. Not a game I thought he would have won, especially not in that fashion. Still with a finale left here, Mangle is essentially 2 for 0 in terms of kills here. It's all about how he sets up this finale here. Something we often see with comps like this is that after they get that first kill, they're scared to push even more forward. They don't do any more. And look at that crit again. So many crit heals.
It didn't really matter because it healed the Jester, who was almost full HP anyway, right? But it does crit again anyway. That's just kind of peculiar, really.
We like to see the big numbers.
So does he just go forward with this right now? I think he might, right? The thing about like playing Jester and Crusader on the same team, like this double mirror matchup, right, where we have like double Crusader, double Jester, it's basically impossible to miss the stun. So it's, you know, despite the Jester having 40 dodge, you know, it's basically nothing because it's like 0. Because the Crusader, the Rift of Execution, is always going to be able to land those stuns anyway.
I mean, we've seen Mangled here leverage the DOTs to much, much greater effect than Black Corsair. Maybe that's why he's winning out now. We can see on the Jester, he's got 2 DOTs, and those DOTs probably ticked him down to Death's Door. Those kind of in effect with the stuns, they're an exponential growth, you know. And Mangled here, taking it from the jaws of defeat at one point to
another big critic.
That's what I was talking about, right? You can just keep the Jester locked down. If you have a Jester of your own, like an accuracy buff of your own, you can just keep the enemy Jester locked down indefinitely with, you know, a Vestal or a Crusader, really. So those finales are way less of a threat. Obviously, it's like something you have to devote your attention to. At the same time, you can just eliminate the threat, right? A Jester of the finale or a Jester who's just permanently stunned is not an asset at all.
You do have to be a little bit worried though about the just the devastating power of the Holy Lance Dark Stab over and over and over again, and you just wait until you want the finale, and then you just take him before the Crusader, get the finale, get the stun on the Crusader. Mangled here has a yellow brick road in front of him. All he needs is some ruby red shoes to walk on down it. I'm not sure if he is though.
Look at that.
Very risky,
like, two characters
very
in death's
risky.
door right now. Yeah, he just has to be doing this. He has to be taking risks right now. I mean, Corsair is like he really is forced into this situation. So what Mangle can do here is, that's the problem, because I was really thinking, he could probably heal. Like, he can still do this, right? So you can probably stun the Crusader to prevent his own Jester from getting stunned, and then use the Rally to Flame. So he has to Rally to Flame first, and then just stun with the Vestal, I guess. Right? Because this Flagellant is safe. He's just gonna be there. He can heal himself as well. So it's just a matter of not losing the Jester right now, which you can just secure by using Rally to the Flame. And that's just gonna make sure... Okay, is this ADC or something? Oh no.
I think he may have just passed.
No. He's doing it. He's got this.
Radio Flame. Very logical.
Yeah, he had to
The
do
thing about
this.
this Jester here is you don't mind if he dies at this point after he gets that finale off, but right now he's basically a free kill that you've banked on, and if you lose him, you're 2 men down rather than 1.
Yeah.
Because all his point is to get that 1 kill, like on that leper now, a very ripe, fresh leper. Usually would be able to solemnity himself into health. This Jester, boom, straight through. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
These crits are just coming through all day long.
Indeed. But it doesn't really matter right now, because I think he just goes for a stun on the Crusader, heals with the Flagellant, and he's pretty much...
We might see the stress come into play at some point. This is going to be a long game.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just about to be over, honestly. Because it's just... Like, there's no way for Corsair to prevent the finale right now if he gets stunned. He's gonna get stunned. Like, if like there's the only right move right now. He just stuns the Crusader,
Absolutely.
And then like whatever the leopard does,
They enter the stun.
it's just not gonna matter, right?
Very bad situation for Black Corsair.
Yeah.
Well, I think Black Corsair, he does.
This is the only. Oh
he
my
needs
god!
to get
Oh
this
my god!
Jester. Jester
I'll
dice,
move
he's got it.
again.
That was very good. That was very good. I actually didn't think of this. That was very solid of a move. But still, Jester can still execute, I guess, right, with the Dark Stab, so it's not entirely done.
He could even go for a Harvest here, be cheeky, try and get one down the air.
He would just stun the leper, honestly. It could be like a nice chain stun right now. Just stun the Crusader and use the Vestal to stun the Arbalest and just, get those chain stuns going for himself. Oh, here? That's peculiar. Honestly, I would have never expected that to happen.
And it's a death still,
Resist.
But I don't think this actually does anything. Like, why
slightly
would you do this?
a risky play. I think the idea is he might have wanted to put some bleed on that Crusader, but
but that's
obviously he did trade it for 10%, and 10%. Do you really want to trade that? I don't really mind.
I'd really like to see that if we get to the next game. I'd really like to see that chop on this leper, because I don't really think that Hugh is achieving
I'd like
anything.
to see a lot of trinket changes. I mean, you see Flagellant's got the those minus stress gauntlets on. They're not an effective ability unless you're against stress or you're kind of really needing to spam healing, and that's not that often.
Yeah. And the Arbalest also, I think she can give up on the snuff. She can just take something else, like the breastplate, for instance. Because she's just not getting pulled anywhere. Like, not at all. Like, there's no pull at all on Mangle Cadaver's composition, right? So you can optimize it a lot right now. So I feel like
Resist. Ooh.
On the other hand, I don't think Mangle can optimize that much. So I feel like Corsair has an upper hand in terms of like what he can change between the games, because like you can actually make your characters way more powerful.
I mean, he could change his entire game set completely. He could he could make it a mark damage build rather than a kind of control-y Jester build,
Yeah.
And this kind of thing would devastate Mangle Cadaver if he's not ready. If he runs into this with the same trinkets, with the same abilities.
Yeah.
I mean, man, what would you do in these? What would you're thinking right now? Mangle Cadaver, do you think you've won this game, or are you still worried? Do you think this one's in the bag?
I think Mangle's got this. I'm pretty confident Mangle is just going to take the win. Like, it will take a very big mistake right now to lose this, because he has like 2 sources of healing, a finale still unused, but out there anyway. He has the Undying Flagellant. 2 stuns. Like, if you lose a single character against the stun composition, I feel like this is
look
over.
at this. You hate to see both the Arbalest and the Crusader stuns.
Yeah.
I think this turn very, very... I mean, knock. What is that? That's me putting the nails in Black Crusader's coffin for this game, I think.
And Mangel's also being very patient here. Look, he waited it out. Like, he waited for the Arbalest to use her 10. I think he's just gonna go for another stun on her, honestly.
Sometimes you don't even need to use Finale. Sometimes it's safer not to die. There we go. And
the killing blow.
That's over though.
I think it's all about over here for Corsair. And
Yeah.
he doesn't slam, he just goes full on aggressive here.
So it's just gonna be a stun.
So, Mike,
it's just gonna be a stun now.
Misukun, what do you want to see in terms of... do you want to see a giant strategy change here from Corsair? Do you want to see Corsair have a little change?
I don't know what is the possible change from Black Corsair, but I think, oh my gosh, another critic. This is a very bad situation in this moment. For
Well, yeah,
Black
I mean,
Corsair.
this game is over. This game is over.
Yes.
Totally, completely over. Yeah.
Mike, what trinkets or strategic do you think you want to change if you're Black Corsair here then?
So,
how would you try and win this?
I was actually thinking of making some switches on the leper, but now that I think about this, like, if you have the exotic snuff here, it helps a lot against getting double stunned by the Vesta and by the Crusader. If you take the chop, which is an actual threat for Mangle, I think Mangle might just start stunning a lot. Okay, that's GG called. So
Corsair does surrender that.
The surrender. It's normal. Very interesting. The most disequilibrated in this match is the early die of the Jester, right? So, the first match is winning for Empty Doom. Congratulations, Empty. Let's go change to the view, right? So
Indeed.
you can share your view now, the Empty Doom, or prefer not. What do you think? You can.
I can if needed.
All right. So put your view now. Sorry. Now.
Yeah. So Corsair, you have to stop streaming now, I guess, because Mangle is going to be streaming this now. I guess.
Misukun. I've been told by like 3 people your voice is way too loud, especially when you shout.
No, I think it's very good.
But no, I mean like, okay, people literally saying in this chat right now that it's too loud.
I think it's good to have 3 person speaking here.
No, I don't mean like, I mean just literally like your voice volume. That it's too loud.
Oh, you think that is very?
I
very
don't
like the
think
volume?
that. I don't think that. I've had people say that to me. Okay, don't worry, it's fine. That's fine now. Don't worry.
Okay, so let's go change. Let me 1 second, guys. Close that transmission and start the another transmissions. Right. So, sorry. I go to change the view. Just 1 second, guys. For example, the face of CEST. When you're ready, just tell me, right, guys?
Yeah, so they're busy strategizing right now, I guess. So let's just not bother them. Let's not disturb them too much.
Should we maybe even join a different voice channel? Because I think they can both hear us in this one, right?
Yeah, I think it will be messy, so we can just. I think we can just wait.
Okay.
Like, I think that would just be introducing a lot of commotion, which we don't really want to be happening. Plus,
what kind of things do you want to see here from Corsair? Corsair is obviously on the back foot on this game, right? He did lose the first one, so it's him who really needs to kind of take control of the second game.
chop. I really want to see the chop, because I think that's
the chop.
The leper needs the chop to actually be useful in theirs.
I mean, we saw really interesting trinkets on Mangle Cadaver's side. Some really off picks, I would say. I think it was the Pit Fighter's helm, a very defensive ability, protection, max health points taken on a character. Very, very weird to see that. I think maybe knowing what he knows now, taking that victory in the first one, he might have to go a little bit more aggressive, even try and take control earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I feel like now that Corsair knows what he's up against, he can just optimize the Arbalest, he can optimize the Leper a bit more. That's what I would be looking at, those two characters. I feel like they could have just done way more damage. Or,
exactly, damage.
Like,
is that what you want them to do more of? More damage from
Yeah, because like he has no way of really controlling the Vestal and the Crusader. He can just deny some of those stands using the Arbalest. So maybe just keeping the Arbalest alive as long as possible would be the solution here? What do you think?
I think you might even want to see a slight movement towards perhaps a hybrid mark comp. So you could even take it slow, use the first turn, perhaps even marking with the Arbalest, trying to fish for those crits to instantly go into that Jester. So I think that's a very, very deadly combo. It's just a 1-2 combo. A crit for 34 off an Arbalest into a Jester's death blow. I mean, I almost wouldn't mind seeing the Jester started here in turn 2, especially with both Crusaders. That way, we can start off with the Holy Lance into the Harvest, into the Holy Lance into the Darkstab. Completely unreal damage in that first phase.
Agreed. It would be a lot of damage. Okay, I think we're going into the game now, right now, so I'm just going to change the screens, and let's see what those guys have changed indeed in their compositions.
Okay, guys, let's go to the second match.
Perfect. So I'm actually curious about the Leper. I feel like this was the biggest offender for Corsair last game because it just facilitated or enabled this Flagellant way too much. Oh, we have double damage items on the Leper right now, so double crit, right? I think there's double crit.
Wow, we've even got a Gambison on Corsair's Jester here.
Yeah, just
very, very defensive. He wants to be risky, take an extra death blow here. Getting the coin Corsair here, starting that stun train on the Crusader. What are we going to see if we could have maybe a stun back?
I'm re-waiting for it. So Corsair went first now, so he has the momentum in this. As previously established, he drops the. But I think this is like what you really have to do in both cases. If you play against the Jester, you want to have this reliable ability to control
the
him.
rest of the game as well, because also he's got that Rain of Sorrows and he's got Harvest, both very low base accuracy abilities. Push them up by 20 there. That'll hit the Leper every time. It'll hit the Crusader every time. It'll hit the Arbalest every time.
Also, you really want to have the accuracy on the Leper because all his abilities have low accuracy base, and even with Revenge, like this is just not enough sometimes. So I feel like this is just a smart move by both guys just to play it slow.
What I would have liked to see more from Corsair last game was purging. We didn't see much purging. I think if you started to purge heavily on this front row, whilst you are kind of endangering yourself with that Jester, you could easily time that with a Crusader stun.
Yeah, I think like the major goal of what Corsair has right now is just to take somebody very low and execute that target very, very quickly. So, you know, purging just delays you a little bit. Like every single time you purge.
Well, purge increases your accuracy, has high base actually, and does an awful lot of damage. It crits for, you know, not too much lower than Chop does.
It does indeed, but you don't get to bad the Revenge, for instance, or just don't get the Chop off, and that I feel like that might just punish you a bit. And you're also smashing the Flagellant, which you probably don't want to be doing, and the Flagellant can jump back into the front with a single movement. So
that is still though. You say you can jump back in front with a single move, and that's still a 1-for-1 turn economy trade, and you've done damage to him. While you don't really want to damage a Flagellant in this position, I mean,
I think Corsair's doing a very good job.
You're on the back foot. He's doing an incredible job of just keeping away from these stuns. Right now, he could be in a very, very, very bad position with the stuns. Luckily, the Arbalest in 4th, unable to be targeted by him. The stuns can always clear it up.
So it's just a matter of like how well Corsair plays the following turn, I feel, because Corsair might indeed be able to just control those stuns with the Arbalest, wait for the Vestal to use his stun now. No, he might not be because he went fast, right? So that's just not on the cards right now. I think Corsair wants to set up the finale right now. He really wants to do it badly. But he can just keep smacking this Crusader and he's dead until he's dead, right? That's another possibility for him. Because he can just still shoot and use the chop on the Crusader and possibly eliminate.
I think right now, if you're mangled, what you're wanting to do is pull the trigger on that finale quicker, because Corsair obviously has got the let's say the finale. Oh, that's going to push him far out of finale range in one single movement. That was a very smart play here. Rather than going for an aggressive stun, he's clearly went for that. He'll push them up to full health now.
It's going to be 0 again though. That's the power of the Leper, man.
25 and the doors again.
Yeah, this is
I think it's a very good strategy that changes the chop. For this form, don't make damage to the Flagellant and can't use his healing. Very interesting.
Yeah. So I feel Corsair could have also taken the vial for the Arbalest, perhaps. He took the plate. That's also quite smart. You could have taken the vial that gives you bleeder and blight resistance, because this would have meant that she's just absolutely immune to any sort of damage over time.
You maybe would have liked to see a
let's
little bit more
go.
trinket swapping here for Black Corsair. The illuminating flare there, clearing the Jester.
Yeah.
Right now, Corsair wants to get that
good
finale.
idea.
He's going to get that Dirk step off right now. Might even get the kill with it. If I'm Mangled, I'm feeling worried. I'm shivering my timbers like I'm a goddamn pirate.
I think this might be a kill indeed. I would expect this to go.
Just
there
we go.
Okay. But Corsair starts now. Corsair just gets the kill. That's the finale for Corsair. Straight away. Boom, dead. Someone dies now, I think. Unless Corsair is just trying to be kind of greedy and goes for the extra, but I don't think he really wants this to happen. Because if he kills one of the stun characters for Mangle, I feel this is just very, very big for him. I guess he might just go for the kill here. He goes for it indeed. That's the finale, obviously.
And he gets it every time. You're going to get that. Corsair here is being a lot more aggressive than he was last game, getting the advantage there from that chop, pushing the Crusader down very low, taking it to 4-3. And right now, Mangled doesn't have much to work with, and you don't really want to finale the enemy Jester when he's at 0 health.
Yeah.
We need to see some very, very slow play here from Mangled. Really make use of that Vestal stun and those Flagellant DOTs, the Hemlock on both of the Jester, not the Jester, sorry, on the Flagellant and the Jester. Really push that DOT damage until you can kill anyone you want to. You want to Dirk stab that Jester and get a finale on someone else, and you want to do it very, very, very quickly.
Wow.
Yeah, right. So the major problem for Mangle right now is that even if he gets the Jester to second row, he still very likely is to be just permanently stunned here. So I think he's just going to be controlled. Oh, I don't like this move. Because this just removes the corpse.
Very, very poor move, I think. I don't want to see the finale on the Jester right now. I would almost like to see a Reign of Sorrows. Try and get that punish. Because you almost know you're going to get stunned by that Crusader anyway. Take it this turn, and then use it again next turn. There we go.
And then you can finale the Arbalest, right? So Mangle might be just back right back into the game. I don't know. I feel like you could have just healed the Jester there with the Crusader. It could have been okay. But he chose not to. It's just so much trouble now for him.
Well, I mean, right now, Corsair obviously is going to stun that Jester. That's one more turn. We've got a Vestal and a Flagellant, two very, very high sustaining characters. They can keep him alive to pop down that second hour finale. The Arbalest ticking down 12 per turn. Even if she heals herself now, she might still be in range of a... There we go. Look at this. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. Give me a countdown, Mike. Come on. Countdown for this finale. Yeah. Everyone in the crowd is going to go wild. Mangle boys are going to take this 2-0. I did not believe that would happen. Is he going to finale?
Like
oh my gosh. And the result of...
Yeah.
There we go.
Beautiful. You're right. I feel like that pair just lost the game for Corsair. I thought he had like a lot of control there.
Exactly. I mean, with an Arbalest against a double stun comp, you do go into these games with quite a lot of control. But when your Arbalest pushes into turn 3, she just doesn't have it. I think we're going to see a win here from Mangled. I'm not sure there is much Corsair can do, Mike.
Yeah. No. I feel like the Slap and Crusader, they just don't have enough. Oh, it's such a shame. I feel like this was going to be like a proper best of 3 with 3 games happening. And we just had those 2 very short series instead, like 2-0, looks like 2-0 anyway to me. Because like, what do you do to Mangle right now if you're Corsair? Like, what exactly is your game plan at this point? I mean, Granty's in their Jester, like, this just isn't going to do that much this game.
I mean, Corsair, he does have a very good chance of winning. Let's say he doesn't use Exsanguinate. He might use Exsanguinate. If he doesn't use Exsanguinate, Corsair, he gets a stun on the Flagellant, put him down to Death's Door. You need to stun the Vestal too as well. When you need to stun everyone, you need more stuns than this. It's ridiculous for Corsair. You need to get quite lucky. You need to maybe get a crit on both, and then take your pick with the Crusader, because that Vestal, they're obviously unable to heal more than just one person in rank 2. That purge they're going to push more. There we go. Oh, look at that! That is this very, very smart play from Corsair.
Yeah,
He's
it's just
unable to build with his Crusader here, though. But what he can do
is
is he can
redeem.
stun that Vestal, stun that Jester all the time.
But the redeem is still on the cards, right? You can just activate this Crusader, this Flagellant, and just redeem. Also, you have to notice that there is no way for Corsair to access row 3, so this Flagellant is just safe where he is.
But also, you want to...
blow! In the Vesta!
He's slowly starting to take back control. He's only got 2 real control abilities, but he's using them both a lot. If he breaks out a redeem, then you don't really mind it too much, because Corsair's not used to Solemnity. If you can get 1 or 2 kills here, luckily, then he might just take it.
Yeah, frankly, you could have just passed this turn on the Flagellant, just kept this this healing for the following turn. You can only use it twice, I think.
Exactly.
Every single redeem just matters so much. I think he could have waited, because he's safe there with the Flag. There's literally nothing you can do to reach the Flagellant right now. Oh, yeah. You have to purge the Jester, I think, now, and then the Flag just lands in 2, and this is really not what you want to do as Corsair, so I feel like this Flag is just going to sit there for a while.
Corsair needs to be thinking about 3 turns in advance right now, and he needs to be counting on the fact that he lands every single thing he wants to. Mangled right now, if you're Mangled, you're taking it, you're sitting back, you're sipping, you're smoking a big fat suit. But Black Corsair here, he is into it. You do not want to get 2-0'd right now. Goliath got 2-0'd, Corsair is a champion. He's not going to take it right now, I think. He's going to fight all the way through this one.
Yeah, well, I think it's just curtains for him, isn't it? I was actually... I thought it was realistically a way for Corsair to win this. He's just using a chop on the Vestal and then just hoping it crits or takes it to 0 and then just finishing her off with the Crusader. I feel like this might have indeed been one of the ways for him to kind of claw his way back into this. Because then you have like an inert Jester and a Flagellant. That's something that, a Leper Boy and a Crusader can definitely handle. And right now, I don't think this is within the realm of possibility for Corsair to take this anymore.
I think the real issue was the bleed and blight on Corsair's Leper there, slowly ticking down. If he didn't have that, the guys could have just sat there with high protection, just taking them down, stunning, hewing, purging, shopping, doing whatever they want to do all day long. But right now, Corsair is he's slowly ticking away. He's getting ticked down by those DOTs, and he doesn't really have anything to push with. He's losing a tempo game, and he's losing health.
Also, like, you kind of touched upon this before, but we have the coin and the helmet, the Pit Fighter's helmet on the Jester.
Very interesting trinket.
Yeah, though the coin I feel is quite common these days. Like the Pit Fighters, what do you make of this? It's just for the HP.
I think Mangled right now realised that this is a Jester versus Jester game, and maybe he just wanted his Jester to have a little bit more survivability, but with that in mind, you could take anything else with that. You could take a Monkey's Paw, even solo perhaps, because we're not against the high dodge composition. I think Battle Ballad perhaps a wasted turn on both. I think there's a lot of interesting things to dissect in this play, especially the trinket choices on both. Seeing Black Corsair take those 2 heavy damage trinkets.
By the way, the
Leper
has no Solemnity, by the way. If you have noticed this, he actually has no Solemnity available at all. So it's like, if he's 0 HP, he just dies eventually from there. Maybe not now, quite soon indeed.
I think Corsair tried to perhaps over-aggro Mangled's team here, and it really didn't pay off, Mike, did it?
No, it did not at all. I feel like this decision to purge has turned the entire game around. Because like Corsair, I thought Corsair definitely had this. It's just looking so vile for him right now.
I think not for nothing. Oh my gosh.
I think there were 2 or 3 points in this game wherein Black Corsair really could have taken the win. But Mangled Kadav here playing just so slowly. I don't think either of expected this to go to turn 8, turn 9.
Maybe there's...
But it is.
Don't have a solution.
No. Mike, do you think Black Corsair could have made any changes with his team that he didn't make that could have helped him? Obviously, that Solemnity would have been a great pick in hindsight. What do you think went wrong for him, basically? He tried to play more aggressively.
I think he died to dot, so maybe just having that dot resistance item might have helped him. Also, maybe just going way more aggressive on this Arbalest, maybe not taking the plate, but taking the, what is it? The Tiller, right? The Tiller is the other damage item on the Arbalest. Maybe just taking the Tiller, hoping, you crit the Crusader of your opponent, and you just take him down instantaneously with the follow-up. That might have probably worked as well.
I mean, right now, Mikefield, I am Black Corsair. He takes his flagellant, he hits, it doesn't kill. The Jester acts out, hits his flagellant, kills him. There, we've got the Crusade, he can rally to the flame, he can stun that Vestal. Maybe they have got a chance. Because that Jester on its own is reasonably inert in position when he can only look at that.
Oh, resist the bleed.
Yeah, it's not going to take that bleed, is it? 70% bleed resist. I don't think that's going to hit even with the trinket.
It would take such insane RNG, I feel, for Corsair to be able to win this right now. Oh, never mind, it's over.
Oh, the another death blow.
He had like 45% death blow res, so I think this is just fully justifiable for this leopard to be dead right now. Unless you should have been dead like a long time ago, so.
Especially without Solemnity, that really is a pig. You would definitely want to take that against the Jester and the Flagellant, right?
He had no time to use it though. Like when he was about to, like when it was worth for him to use that Solemnity, like he had no window of opportunity because he had to get. Like, if he had used Solemnity, this would have just given the entirety of control to Mangle, I feel. So he had to just
reclaim on the Flagellant as well. Did you see that? He took the reclaim on the Flagellant.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
He was expecting that leopard to take chop, not do damage to him. So he could damage himself, get that healing off at the very least.
Yeah, indeed.
Right now, I'm terrified to face him. Black Corsair was one of the strongest characters in the game. Opponents in this tournament, rather. And right now, he just got 2-0'd by Mangle. I think he's darkest 2 or 1 already, Mangle could have it. I'm terrified. This guy's going to at least get a $50 Amazon voucher.
Yeah.
Awesome. Rudiment.
I need to start practicing. I think whoever wins the Seed 2 needs to start looking at Mangled Cadaver's play. Start trying to really, really play hard if they want to win this, because this guy's just a step above everyone else.
You probably need to have like a reliable composition that deals with Jesters first, and with Flagellants as well. Those are like, I feel like the biggest picks that Mangle has. And honestly, I don't think that like there's something that reliably deals with the Flagellant right now. Maybe you can just lock him down and eliminate him right quite.
I mean, a Jester is a very, very, very. I mean, the best way to do a Jester is a stun or another Jester, but the Flagellant can be easily finaled against. I think Mangle takes running. We've seen this comp from him before. This is a comp he ran last time and the comp I ran in the first week. He's obviously taken my comp, tweaked it a little bit, made it more aggressive rather than the control style of my variant. And right now, I mean, it is turn 10, but that mixture of aggression and control, he pushes when he wants to kill. He can wait as long as he wants right now. He could be against a team of 4 and still probably win without Flagellant the Vestal.
Wow, that resist!
Yeah. It's kind of interesting because I think like something similar was used by Nothing Else at the very start of the Butcher's Circus. Like at the very, very, very beginning. I feel like Nothing Else used to run something to the likes of what Mangled Cadaver is running right now as well. So I think you might have made a full circle here. It's quite peculiar because I think like this was exactly that, like Crusader, the Vestal,
85% death blow.
the Jester and the Flagellant.
Here's the killing blow.
GG.
I think in this tournament we are seeing the dominance of control builds. My game with Joshua Chu earlier, I mean, by every god and witness, I should not have won that game, but I did with that control variant. It took a little bit longer. We're seeing here a slightly longer control build with Mangled, with that Jester as well. I think we need to be terrified of Jester and control comps in this tournament. Why do you think that is, Misukun?
Yeah, very, very, very hard, that configuration versus the Black Corsair. And a very beautiful match. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So, this is the game. This is Darkest Dungeon.
I mean, I don't think anyone can point to a point that I could have turned this match around. I think my comp got really outmatched by cadavers. I mean, we can sit and argue about Hue and Chop, but both of them were useful in the end. And I mean, Solemnity was just a lose-less play. If
yes,
that was Mikefield. That was what Mikefield was saying. I tried purging, I tried disrupting his Vestal, didn't work 2 times, it worked the 3rd one. I mean, yeah, I don't think I could have done anything better.
Do you think it was maybe, do you think you lost it even before you started the game? Do you think it was a composition?
Yeah, that's what I said. And I really hope in the next tournament we get to change teams as well, you know, to prevent things like this from happening.
Yeah, you think you might be a little bit salty?
No, I said good GG, and that's all I have to say.
I mean, come on, you're a very smart guy. You've been casting here before. You know this game in a very, very in-depth way. I think we saw. I mean, in my last game, we've seen that you can easily overcome a kind of a comp deficiency or a trinket deficiency, whatever like that, and take the game even through bad RNG. You did surrender that first game. Obviously, you had lost it by then. But what were you thinking at this point? Were you a little bit kind of tilted in the first game? What were you actually thinking?
No. I just wanted to try with more of aggressive items, you know? I really wanted to try with more aggressive items. I thought that was my only choice. I wasn't tilted. I just wanted to go to the next one.
I think the choice for aggressive items did pay off. I mean, you didn't win that game, but you almost had it at certain points, and I think there were some pivotal turns, very, very minute things that kind of stole the game away from you. But all in all, it's a fantastic game, like we said, and I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to cast with you as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
Very
Again,
beautiful.
GG to Mangled. Also, this comp is an original comp. So whatever I said about being outmatched in composition-wise, it's like a compliment to him because his comp is really, really good.
I think we shouldn't start saying every comp is a Mangled comp because boy oh boy, Mangled he's got like 4 comps under his belt right now.
More than 4, I think. It's just way more than 4.
The one you call the Mangled comp wasn't even his, from what I remember.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, they were Mangled. You here? Can you talk? What do you think about those games?
Yeah, I think very, very good play for both, and very beautiful match. Very interesting, good configuration than the Black Corsairs and the Entirely Doom Mango. So very beautiful match.
I think Sis asked Mangled.
Yeah, Mangle. What do you think? What do you make of this match?
Well, I think that, to be honest, it's again just like in a match versus Mike. I had like some kind of insane luck, to be honest, and I think that if like I haven't resisted the purge like 2 times in a row, maybe everything would have gone in the other way. So
even with the Derek stab from the Jester, but I just didn't mention it. It wasn't in my favor. But yeah, the game could have swung in my favor even then when I rolled you. Yeah.
Did you think about changing any of your trinkets or skills going into game 2, Mangled? What was your kind of strategy there?
You mean before the match or before the second game?
Going into game 2.
Well, I did change like 2 or 3 trinkets, but it's not like I could have changed a lot because this comp, like I don't think I can change a lot in this against this particular comp of Goliath. Yes, so that's it, I guess.
Right, guys. So this is all for the moment, guys. Very beautiful match, and congratulations for Mango Cadaver, and very well played, Black Corsair. Very, very well played, dude.
Thank you.
So just only need go to the channel transmissions and see the resume of today, right, guys? So please, Mikefield and Sis, let's go to the channel to the transmission, right?
Mangled.
And thanks a lot, guys. Yeah. Thanks for all.
Very, very interesting game.
Congratulations for the win, Mangled.
Absolutely fantastically played, Mangled. You are
lovely
going
stuff.
to beat me up in the next round, and I'm going to cry. But man, Mikefield, you're not allowed to be upset over that first loss when Mangle takes his victory, okay?
Huh. I still am upset though. Like, we can see there's a very similar composition to mine in a sentence, right? Well, we like the doubles. Oh, never mind. Let's just continue. Never mind. It's like we both me and Corsair ran this like super heavy damage composition, and we both got smashed by Mangle. Maybe that's just not the way to go. Maybe that's just not the way to do it.
Have a look at your messages, by the way, Mike.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys. So let's go. Congratulations again, Mango, and let's go to say goodbye to all the people, right?
Okay, thanks for the match. It was very interesting.
Thank you very much for coming in at such short notice. Sorry about the scheduling issues again.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Mike, it's literally just Discord. Just turn it down a little bit because it's a bit like it's like I'm talking like this.
It's weird because my mic is super far away, actually.
Nice. Hello again, guys.
Hey there. Hey there.
Oh no, much better. This form. Right. So, guys, let's go to check a little bit classification, right? Josatsu versus Wishful Theaterland. Win Wishful Theaterland. Congratulations, sis. And the Black Corsair and the Anti-Rally Doom as win Anti-Rally Doom, right? So you know what is your next rival.
Absolutely.
Sis.
Do we have any time to talk about these games, by the way, or are we ending the stream now?
We could end because I'm super sleepy.
Yeah.
It's like fucking 4 a.m. for us now.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So, and from tomorrow, I hope the Life is a Lich and Selentia can play today and tell me what is the winner. I don't know what is the winner for the moment. And for tomorrow, tell me.
So I think, Misukun, what we should maybe do with the Selentia game versus Life's a Lich, if we try to kind of organize Mike and you a time when they're both ready, we can fix your Discord beforehand, stream it live. If it's a bad time for Mike, we can do it on yours. If it's a bad time for you, we can do it on Mike's. That way we've got all of the tournament there with all of the live casting, and I think that'd be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's too much of a logistical issue, you know. I think that's much kind of funner, right, than just having them play it by themselves.
Yeah, but
Thank
the
you guys
problem
for watching,
is
by the way.
we have a lot of technical problem with this, and I think the best solution is they play and tell me what is the winner.
Well, I think we've got some time to fix these technical issues. You know, Selentia is very, very, very active, so we can at least fix his, and he can stream both games. You've put so much effort into this music, and we've all had so much fun with this. So many people watching. That I think it's kind of just a disservice to you and the tournament itself to have this one really kind of pivotal game just not even watched, because this is a really important game, especially for the Mikefield fans in the audience. So many of us out here cheering on Selentia, wanting to win this after my incredible game there. So I really think, I mean, if you don't want to kind of deal with the technical issues with it, I'm Selentia, I mean, we've got a constant conversation with it. We could fix that for you if you want.
So they can play to now?
It wouldn't be now, but it would be, we could organize a time. So they would be, when is the next game? Is it on Tuesday or is it on Wednesday? What we could do, we can maybe even have Halo versus Erved tomorrow and then have some time.
Yes, the next match is from tomorrow, is Erved versus Professor Halo. For the moment. So I think Life is a Lich and Selentia tomorrow can play. So tell me, play today. But for the problems, we can see these guys play.
Sure. Okay, let's just finish now, alright, guys? Because I really like to go to sleep.
Sorry,
I haven't slept in a while, guys. So I only slept like 5 hours tonight. So yeah, I would really prefer to just go to bed because I don't think I'm even making sense right now. So
I hope you had fun on your holiday, brother.
I did. I had like plenty of fun.
Look at you taking 2 holidays in fucking 2 weeks. Crazy bastard.
Academic life,
Yeah.
right?
So I think this is the best form to say goodbye to all the people. And tomorrow we go to see the Irbeth and Professor Halo, right?
Yeah, indeed. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Can't wait for that.
Game. Professor Halo, fantastic.
Yeah, very good player, and Irbeth too. But let's go to see what is the result from tomorrow, right? So guys, I think this is all for today. A lot of problems. Really sorry again. I can't do nothing more. Really sorry. And thanks a lot of Mikefield and CEST for coming and for helping me. Very, very good guest. A very, very nice guest. And speak a lot of time in the match. And thanks a lot for that.
Yeah.
Thank
Cheers,
you very
man.
much for having both of us, pal.
It's so much fun. Thanks for inviting us and letting me cast and letting Sis cast as well. It was lovely stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys. I go to it's all good, Misukun. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot of Shadow below it. So guys, this is all for today. So maybe a good idea is make any raid. What do you think about this? For example, from Mike. Oh, let's go to make a raid from Mike, okay?
I have just raided Cloaked Goliath, man. I just raided Cloaked Goliath because I'm just about to finish my own stream as well. So I just raided Cloaked. We can just raid Cloaks as well if you'd like to.
So let's go to see Mr. Mike, and I hope you enjoy for...
Hey, Misukun, I just raided someone because I'm going to sleep, so you cannot raid me.
You go to sleep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I would raid Cloaked Goliath.
I understand. So maybe, Cloaked Goliath is now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See.
I just raided him myself, so I guess he needs some support from us.
Let's go to see to Cloaked Goliath, right, guys?
Okay, night. Bye.
Cool.
Night, everybody. Night.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for all to coming, and I hope you enjoy